It doesn't even say that I'm live. Can you see me? Wait, am I actually live now? That's weird. It was saying that I was live, but then it said go live. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is this Order 42? Am I Rob? Is this what we're doing tonight? Okay, I'm live now. I'm live now. Did you just see the waiting screen? I'm curious because I saw a preview of the show. Is this a thing? Is that what happened though? Like for those of you that were here, did you just see the waiting screen? Weird. Okay. Well, welcome Caleb and welcome Glenn to the show. Yeah, sorry about that. That was weird. That was very, very strange. See, that's what happens when you're just like all over the place. Today has been a weird day. So sorry about that. Hey everyone, hope Retropalooza was a blast. Wish I could have made it up there. Ted. Oh, we'll get to it. We will get to it. And yeah, it was insane. It was everything that I wanted it to be, everything I hoped it would be. My hair is frizzy, and I'll tell you why. I have been dealing with appliance delivery today. Yeah. It's had its ups and downs. But that's why things are. Oh, hold on. You know what? Just hold on a second, okay? You know what's going to happen. Just hold on. Yeah, no fapping. But Leon's here. Here, let's do this. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I got the Rob chair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can see stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay. But because of me dealing with appliances all day, I couldn't go pick up Leon. So there you go. So how you doing, Leon? You have a good day?
I'm good. I went to Saltgrass for lunch. I had some very tasty things, and then I had a nice nap. So yeah.
He went to Saltgrass without me.
I did.
That son of a...
Hey, I don't mind going again.
Okay, okay. But welcome everyone coming in. Look, we got Ted. Of course, we have Ted. We have Carbonite Dreams. Welcome, sir. Yes, all hail the king of Indian movie reviews. I am gonna have to talk about that a little bit because holy crap. Yeah. But Billy's wife actually brought Leon to me, which
like a little present.
I'm gonna have to do something nice for her because the traffic up here is ridiculous. So
To be fair, I did offer to Uber, but Billy's wife is she's very nice.
she's a saint.
Bucho.
Bucha, welcome. BPO 59, that is Ricky. Good to see you.
Hey.
Squiggles, nice to officially meet you this weekend. And partied on Saturday night. Well, not much because I was beat. I was beat. And we won't go into that.
No.
But if someone else wants to do it,
So do it.
so do it,
So do it.
so do it.
So do it. So do it.
Why is it doing that? Oh no, I'm live now.
No, it's been up like that, hasn't it? So do it. So do it.
Are we back? Are we back? I guess we need to refresh. I mean, I'm streaming. Okay, we can pause that.
Yeah.
I see movement. Okay. This has been one of those days, man. Oh my God. So yeah, we lost everybody, I guess, for a minute. Everybody's coming back. Hit refresh, I guess. So we just lost power, like everything. But what was weird is we still saw it streaming, but then it started spinning. So I apologize for that. Yeah, it was, I don't know.
I don't know, Cosmo. He just wandered in off the street, and I'm keeping him here.
Yeah. Oh, what? What? Who? What?
Who's this guy on the right? Not the Rob Show. Hashtag not the Rob Show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, see, that's weird. It's got both. Maybe that's a problem.
Huh.
Everything's so screwed up today. So let's close this and let's open this. I wonder if it came up with a new, like it started a new stream.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Double the content.
Hey, yeah. But guys, seriously, welcome. I apologize for the screw ups. Hopefully we don't lose power again. Like I said, we had appliances installed today and it was nuts. And I've been dealing with that all day. And that's why things have been so nuts. But let's, I just want to show off a couple of things that I got in the last week. And this has nothing to do with Retropalooza. And he's going to be vaping some interesting stuff. But anyway, Billy gave me this. Divx, Strange Days. Now, if you don't know what Divx is, it's not your fault. Divx is one of those things that it was a blip in the home video industry. So what it was, when DVD came out, Circuit City got behind this new technology. Instead of you buying movies outright, you would buy a Divx disc, and for $5, you could watch the movie for 2 days. Then, at the end of that 2 days, you could either throw this away, or you could pay with your credit card to buy the movie. So it's basically a pay-per-view type system, but with DVDs. And what Divx players had were DVD, like, they were basically just DVD players, but you had to hook it to a phone line. And it would contact Circuit City and give you that 2-day window or whatever to watch it. It's an interesting technology. This is completely useless. There's a disc still in here. And it doesn't work. I put it in and it gave me the, hey, you don't have a DVD, you don't have a Divx enabled player. So contact this phone number for, information. I called the phone number, it doesn't work. Anyway, I thought it's one of those cool little things, and because I love this movie, it's just a cool thing to.
I've not seen that movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ray Fiennes, Juliette Lewis, Angela Bassett. It's great.
I've heard good things.
I think it's great.
Mostly from Rob.
But there you go. Yeah, because I'm a dork. But welcome everybody. Like I said, I didn't get to say hi to everybody because we got all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptic Mayhem. Divx, I was there 3,000 years ago. Yes. It was at the beginning of DVD. And Circuit City basically shut down because of it. So, like I said, it was just a cool little thing. I think it's a cool thing to own. Then I picked up this from eBay. Now, we've talked about this briefly on the show. Maybe probably back on Twitch when I was still doing the Twitch shows. But this is the original screenplay for Alien 3. And William Gibson did it, and they made a comic out of it. Now, some of you may have already seen this. I learned about this like 6 months ago. And so I was like, I love Alien 3. I love David Fincher. I want to see what the screenplay could have been. So it's just a cool little thing.
My boss did Alien 3.
You did. Or he did.
My boss did, yeah. Pointless, but
Cool. That's cool. Fun fact, PS3 had DivX. Are you really? Star Fox, really? That's really cool.
That's good to hear, Greek.
Oh, and it's not on live chat. Damn it.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
Getting stronger by the day. Yes, Greek.
Hope you get out soon, man.
Yes. Everybody wish Greek a speedy recovery back to, well, normalcy, whatever that normal may be. Because that's the thing, right? When you get sick, sometimes your normal is just a new normal.
Sure.
The new Marvel Alien comics are okay. I read the first arc and liked it. I didn't even know there was a new.
I didn't know there was an old.
Well, there you go. I have a lot of the old ones.
All right.
But the last thing that I purchased, like I said, pre-Retropalooza, was something that we had been talking about for months. And it is this. That's right. I have a copy of the Hobbit that I've been looking for. So this is a really, I gotta say it, it's poorly bound. They literally just ripped off the cover and then bound it in cardboard and put it together. It's not the best version of this, but it's still, again, that's the cover that I've been wanting. That's when I read it for the first time at 7th grade. That is the cover that I had, and it was yellow, not orange, but still pretty cool. So yeah, a telemarketer's calling me. Screw you.
See what they want.
No, no, I ignore them because when you answer, they go, "Hey, this phone works. We can sell this number."
I've had people chasing me, calling me Gustavo Gutierrez, and when I pick up the phone, I'm like,
"Oh,
hello?
here?
Yeah. Well, I brought a SIM, didn't I, from Walmart?
Right.
So
and it's a temp SIM.
They've obviously given me somebody else's number, who apparently was being chased for a lot of debt.
Well, and that's that. Pretty much anytime anybody gets a brand new phone number in the United States, it's belonged to somebody. Because that's what happens. It goes into a data. I used to work for a cell phone company. So.
Right.
But yeah, all those numbers, they go into a database and they get released. So once they're released, it goes into a database and it says, hey, this area code, here are your available numbers. And probably a situation like that, they just gave you that number.
Yeah, I've actually picked up the phone and they've been like, hello, Mr. Gutierrez. And I'm like, I'm afraid not. I'm from England. And they've been hanging up. It's been good.
What other books did you get from the weekend? Well, Wraith. We will get to that. We get to meet Wraith.
Ooh, hello, Wraith. Yes.
So,
met a few people this weekend.
Yeah, it was awesome. Not as good as the Marvel Femalian comics, though. I don't think they did. That would be bad if they did a... That would be a weird comic, I would say. Oh, God. My Marvel... Caleb, you're a special boy, aren't you?
I mean, if you did, though, and someone owed you money, would you, like, text back, like, yeah, sure, bring me the money? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I mean, I'm guessing that number is on every credit report for that guy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you're just getting those phone calls. But hey, yeah, used to have a drug dealer's number. That was not fun. Interesting. Yeah. Please buy Leon a gyro sandwich.
Gyro.
We call them gyros.
I think we do in the UK as well. It just pisses my missus off when I say gyro.
Oh, well, there you go. It probably pissed him off. And Rufus the Red, welcome.
Whoa,
Good
hello,
dude.
dude. Ah,
Let me make sure that this is working. Yep, it is.
it is. It's going to come up in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the not sure what's going on with the thing, the delay. And it may be because I lost internet and all power for a second. So I apologize for that.
But yeah, awesome. Awesome donation, man. There it is.
God,
Glad I caught you live. Hope you are well.
live. Glad I caught you live. It's live, Brian.
Wow, and there was no emojis on the end of that.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
I don't know if I told everybody.
No,
Yeah.
look, thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. And thank you Rufus for again an amazing donation. You're too kind. You are way too kind to me. But before we get into anything else, let me close the stream so I don't say anything else. Oh, did you see the that's the
Oh no, I haven't seen that yet.
it's just the thing that I put up for today. It's kind of
okay, cool. Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm not gonna show you all of it, but
Go up.
oh wait, oh here, I think I can do this. Ooh, where's it at? There it is. Bam. Those are the current subs right now. Holy crap!
Go, Robbie.
What is going? I look. I don't get it. And remember, if you'll remember, 2 weeks ago, I said I was blown away by the idea that I had 27,000 views in 1 month in the last 28 days. I was like, holy crap. But this is the last 28 days. What is going on? I had to hit 4,000 hours to be partnered with YouTube. Last 28 days. That is absolutely ridiculous. And then, yeah, in the last 28 days, 809 new subscribers. What is going on? I mean, we kind of know what's going on. I put out a review on Friday when we went to a certain barbecue place that we will talk about. But yeah, it hit like 30,000 views in in the first 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. It was, you were updating it, but it was like within the first 15 minutes, it was a few thousand.
Yeah, and it was like, what is going on? I'm a nobody. What is? I don't get it. I mean, it was just, it's weird. I feel like I don't deserve it.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm just one of those people that, you know, when anybody gives me attention, I'm like, whoa, hey, everybody calm down. But look, it's awesome. So thank you. Thank all of you for watching, because you guys kept me going all that time when I had, 200, 300 subs, and I mean, things are happening. So yeah, it's nuts. Oh, I can turn this off now. We don't need to stare at that. But yeah, thank you. Rufus, BP, 059, Cosma. Yes. Oh, I didn't see you, Cosma. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Rich88. Hello, everyone. Has anyone watched Andor? Is it worth it? Yes, it is. You haven't watched it, have you, Leon? You're not into Star Wars.
I can give or take. I like The Mandalorian, the original trilogy, but other than that,
Not Rogue One?
I've seen it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, because that's what this is.
Yeah.
It's basically the like a prequel to Rogue One.
I don't remember it. I kind of had it on in the background while I was making food and doing other stuff.
Well, there you go. But Andor's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, if you want a Star Wars story that's or a Star Wars show, movie, whatever, that's trying to actually tell you a story rather than sell you action figures, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, I apologize, but my focus is in the center. So every now and then we'll just go out of focus. So I apologize for that.
Unless we got real close.
Unless we were like... So let's see, what's next? What do we want to talk about next? Let's talk about barbecue. So we on Friday now. Oh, let me go back. January or February.
Mm-hmm. January.
Well,
No, well,
I guess it was.
I talked about it in January, but we went. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So when the premiere was here, one of the things that we were looking up is places for Leon to try, things, things that he wanted to eat. And he found on a YouTube, I think it was a YouTube, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's Mikey Chen, Strictly Dumpling.
Yeah. Found that the apparently best barbecue in Texas was just like around the corner. Like it's in my backyard. So, yeah, in January because of the snowstorm, they were closed that weekend. Even though we went out there on a Sunday when it was actually starting to warm up.
Yeah.
They still closed for the entire weekend, so he missed out. Now, he has been talking about this place ever since. Every now and then he would send me a, "Hey, look, it's gotten whatever," or it's so we decided to go very early Friday morning. Yeah, we went to Goldie's. So this is again a place that's it's just south of I-20, which is kind of one of our major highways, in a city called Kennedale, which I'd never been, and yeah, it was kind of amazing. Here's the like the menu. Now, of course, when it says sold out, it wasn't actually sold out. This was early in the morning when we went, but yeah, brisket, pork ribs by the half pound. And yeah, you can see all the stuff. They didn't have this whatever Kennedale stew, that wasn't there. But yeah, coleslaw, beans, cheesy grits.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. And while we waited, we had a certain gamer David with us that yeah, he really entertained us. It was a lot of fun. He was just it was just good. And this was like you got there first.
Yeah, I got there around 5 to 8 in the morning. The silly thing is that for just for a food place, just for a barbecue, it's gotten so popular that you now have to get there 3 hours before they open to start the queue. I mean, I got there at 5 to 8, and I was maybe 18th or 20th in queue or something like that already.
Yeah. So there was already people there, and Dave actually stayed with me for the first 2 nights. So Thursday night and Friday night he stayed with me, and then we stayed at the hotel with Retropalooza at Saturday night. But yeah, we went, and it was weird because we actually had a really good time just hanging out, chatting, talking. In the line, I released that video and it went insane. But yeah, I mean, it was great. I had a great time. Of course, look, anytime with Leon and Dave is a good time. It's just that's the way it is. For me, it was like, wow, it was great. It was so much fun. But then that's the food we got. Or this is the food that I got. Yeah. I got a half pound of brisket. I got a half pound of sausage. Let's get rid of our faces for a second. That's not it. It's this one. And you can see there's the cheesy grits, which grits are a weird thing. You tried it. What did you think?
I liked it. It just tasted like a textured queso, I guess.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's supposed to be like the stuff that's in corn. Like they take the shell out and there's a bit that's in there, like it's almost like a seed. And those they put that and I think they boil it. I don't know everything about grits. I'm not a grits what do you call it? Why can't I go? Okay. I was gonna say, get out of here. But yeah, it was really, really good. It was really, really good. And what did you get?
I got everything. So I think I got a pound of brisket. I got a half pound or did I get a pound? I'm pretty sure I got a half pound of pulled pork.
Yeah.
Which Dave ate more of than I did. I got given some pork ribs for free, which I never tasted because Billy ate them when I brought them home. I'm sure they were good. I'm sure they're good. He said it was nice. The banana pudding. If you go to Goldie's, get the banana pudding. If you don't like bananas, this guy, Dave, hated banana. Neither of us like bananas, but I got told to get banana pudding, which seems stupid. Like I wouldn't get it because it's got bananas in it. This thing was it's all about the sugar and cream, and I like my sugar and cream.
Yeah, to me, it had a for those of you who may have ever had it, it's you know the flavor of rice pudding or horchata, which is I believe a Mexican drink. It had that flavor to it. So it was really really interesting. Definitely less banana pudding than I would have expected. Like I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not. It
It was
was not.
good though. I mean, how long did it? Pretty sure I was breaking a record for eating that.
Yeah, yeah. You.
It was because Dave took a liking to it, and he was already like knee deep in my pulled pork.
Oh, so
Sounds odd,
you were trying
but
to save it for yourself.
yeah, I was being all selfish. It was that good. I was being selfish. I was being selfish, but I bought it. Get his own.
Yeah, yeah. It was. But look. So I guess the question is it the best barbecue in Texas?
I'm gonna. Well, so far, yeah, yeah, it is. Um, it does have its downsides. I don't think the sides are any good, any of them.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the sides either.
Yeah, but it definitely is the best brisket I've ever had. Best pulled pork I've ever had. I mean, the beef rib, it's an experience to have it, but a little bit too fatty. We thought, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was fine. It was fine. But yeah, but if you go there, brisket, pulled pork, maybe the ribs. I don't know. Were they good? You tried Dave's. I don't.
I barely tried it.
Right.
It was fine. I'm not a big pork ribs fan, but go ahead. Also.
Yeah. I think that probably a good idea to have them banana pudding, and then roll yourself out of there. Really.
Yeah, it was. We were full, and the thing was, to me, the brisket was, in my opinion, I mean, I've had brisket all my life. I live in Texas. It's a way of life here. You know, barbecue is just it's a staple. You know, so it was the most amazing brisket I've ever had. Now, because of Crohn's boy, it didn't sit well with me, and I ate a lot of it. I had you. I mean, you saw that picture, right? I mean, this picture. I ate all of that.
Show the bathroom picture.
I don't have that. I didn't take that. But I will tell you, I ate every bit of this, and it was. I mean, seriously, it was beautiful, but it did not sit well with me, like at all.
Very nice.
And Ted said, my brother went there for his birthday, said it was really good. Yeah. I mean, it's. Now, here's the thing. Would you tell somebody that it's worth a 3-hour wait?
I would say it's worth going once.
Yeah.
For the 3-hour wait. Would I go back? I had hard 8 the other night with good buddy Retro Wolf.
Yeah. Retro Wolf.
Yeah.
I don't have any pictures of him.
And yeah, I posted up a picture. It's got me, you, Adam, and Matt in it.
I didn't see that.
All right. Well, you don't pay attention to stuff I post, clearly. Yeah. So I went there. I went to Hard 8. There was no line. Hard 8 is good barbecue. It was right at the end of the night, so I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was still good. No queue, reasonable price. It's a lot cheaper than Goldie's at Hard 8 by like $5 per half pound.
Yeah.
Would I go back and pay it? I would. 3 hours. It's a long time to wait. If you're going for your first time and you want to make sure you get in, you get everything that you want. I think you could hold off a little longer because it's the beef ribs that go first. But
I thought it was the brisket that went first.
No. Apparently, it's the beef ribs. The brisket is a close second.
Oh, okay.
But they will have more brisket than they will beef ribs. So, and I think they only do them on Fridays. So if you get there, then yeah, definitely go for the brisket.
Oh yeah, look at this screenshot. So you can see this was left over from the previous week. So
Yeah.
beef ribs went first, then pork ribs, then the desserts,
Yeah,
then the stew, then brisket, and then beans.
yeah. I'm gonna say they will have a.
What
lot
a
of brisket.
strange, to me, the brisket is the reason to go there, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
As not, because look, I'm not a connoisseur either. I'm not like super barbecue man,
No.
but yeah, I got a pellet smoker last Christmas. I've been smoking my own meats, getting pretty good at it. Ted,
Oh wow. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me some tips.
Yeah.
I don't have a pellet smoker. I've got a Weber Smoky Mountain, so
Cryptic.
it's like the barrel smokers, the upright ones, like an egg, like a Komodo egg.
Hmm.
But I have been apprehensive about using it because beef brisket, you have to order it specially. You can't go to any store and buy it in the UK because we're idiots and we don't know what brisket is. So we've got to order it specially from like online butchers, and it gets a bit pricey. So I just don't want to mess that up. So it'd be nice to have some tips.
Yes. And yeah, you guys, pretty much anybody that we know that has been on Order 42, which some of you don't even maybe you haven't seen some of the interviews I did, but you can do exclamation point Dave, exclamation point Jay, exclamation point Billy, exclamation point Leon, exclamation point Matt, exclamation, I mean just about anybody that we've talked to. There is a thing for it. In Streamlabs. Nightbot over there, keeping things under control. But I have events set up so you can just, if you want to link to you, seriously, Game Dave is seriously one of my favorite people like ever. He's
Annoyingly funny.
yes, in the most precarious situations. First thing in the morning, he woke up like the whole thing was he slept on the couch. He didn't sleep on the foot of the bed like someone suggested. But I slept in the bed, and my whole thing was I'm gonna get up first, shower, and then I'll wake Dave up so he can sleep a little, sleep because he was pretty tired Thursday night in particular. But I came to wake him up, and I said Dave, and he got up funny, and it was like how do you do that? You're like he's always funny. So I suggest everyone, if you're not subscribed to Game Dave over on his channel YouTube, you should do it.
Do yourself a favor. Yeah, get over that.
And then his Twitch, it's Twitch TV / Twitch.tv / Game Dave. And he streams every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And I'm in almost every single one because I just have such a great time. And it's at a reasonable hour. Billy and Jay usually stream, until 4:00 in the morning. I don't typically do that. So, because I'm old. So, anyway. Yes, Game Dave's awesome.
Yeah. And, beans on toast and grilled cheese toasties.
You can.
You kind of a little bit right and a little bit wrong there. You're a little bit right and a little bit wrong. Shall I say the right first?
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, we totally eat beans on toast. It's great. If you haven't, I'm breaking stuff.
It's okay.
If you haven't tried it, try it. And if you don't like it, well, screw you.
Should I get you something to drink?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
I totally.
I can hang on a little bit. It's fine.
Well, we'll take a little break here in a little bit, and
Okay.
and we'll have drinks.
But the grilled cheese we call cheese toasties, that's just simply not true.
You don't call them toasties, or you don't have
no,
grilled cheese.
A toasty is like you get the machine that I think the brand name is a Breville, and it makes a toasty. Basically,
Not a brothel.
Yeah, not a brothel, a Breville, and it's got like as if you were to cut it into triangles, and that's on the press. So you put your sandwich on top of these two triangles that are already there, and the top bit's got down, and you press down. And you lock it in, and it will cook for usually 5 minutes or so.
That sounds like a panini press.
Kind of, except when you open it up, whatever was in the middle has either melted or got really hot, and it's turned into a toasted exterior, and it for some reason fluffs up a little bit as well, and it works. And that is a cheese toasty. That is what we call a cheese toasty. Cheese on toast is just cheese on toast.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
see,
a little bit right, a little bit wrong.
well, see, we just do grilled cheese here, and
Yeah, we don't call it grilled cheese.
yeah, but we don't do it that way, or at least I don't. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but like I put a little thin slice of a thin layer of mayonnaise on 2 pieces of bread, cheese, put it together in a sandwich, butter in a pan, little fry action, butter on the top one, turn it over, grilled cheese when it's done.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Tasty. It's tasty. But everybody's got their own little spin on it, Um, he took eating ass way too far.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Did I eat ass or did you eat ass?
I didn't eat ass.
I don't remember my ass getting eaten, but
No.
cool.
No. But yes, horchata is delicious. It is really good. And man, we are way behind.
We are way.
Okay.
We always do this.
Okay, yeah, that's the way it happens though. On the Order 42, it's a hangout. We're having fun. You look a little bit like Chris Broad in the face, Leon. Maybe it's just me.
You are not the first person to say that.
Who is that?
He's got a channel called Abroad in Japan. I mean, he's huge. He's also British, but he lives in Japan.
Interesting.
And he does videos, does good content. But yeah, we look the same.
Wait, see. I'm lactose intolerant, still eat cheese and ice cream like I'm not. I imagine Crohn's is the same, just a little extra toilet time, yeah. Well, for me, it was just, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. But then I had my surgery where I don't have a large intestine anymore. So I go to the bathroom all the time. Like 3-4 times a day. It's just normal for me. That's my new normal. But yeah, anyway. Exclamation point me. Well, yeah, but Ricky, you haven't been on the show. You haven't been on the show yet. Now we might be able to change that if you want to be on the show, but you can't just do exclamation point me.
Or exclamation John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena hadn't been on the show either. Heading out. If I feel better, I'll be back later. Greek, this is probably way too late. You're probably already gone, but take care.
Yeah,
and again,
have a good one.
we are all pulling for you. Yes. And the orange block is a special thing. And yes, no Rufus. I apologize, Rufus. We haven't gotten to that point yet. But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And there's that orange block. Just, hey. See that orange block back there?
Mm.
If you don't have an orange block, you need to get one. I mean, if you need one. But don't get a purple block, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. That's just the way it is. Dark Light, what up? Welcome, Dark Light. Zaki is here. Zaki or I'm guessing Zaki, right?
I'm gonna say Zaki.
Zaki. Well, there you go. There you go. Playing with you, Leon. I date a chick from Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Salisbury. Oh,
Salisbury.
that was...
But yeah, that's cool. That's around the London area. I'm sure it is. That's London area, right? Yeah, Salisbury's pretty good. Yeah.
Is there anything else before we move on past Goldies?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you would want to say about that? See, to me, I because I didn't actually say my opinion. Like, should somebody wait? I think if you've got first, bring a chair because you're gonna need it. You're gonna be. I mean, unless you just like standing on concrete.
Yeah.
If
it's a long time.
I brought the chair that I used for the movie, and it was comfy. It was nice to be able to sit down. We kind of traded off. It worked out really, really well. And like I said, I had great company. So it went by like that. I had a great time.
And if you get there early, they put you in the shade in the
Exactly.
in the shadows.
Exactly. So that's another plus, especially when it starts getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it gets light earlier. So by 11, you're probably still in the sun at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
I think the guys who were at the end of the queue when we came out after we finished, they were getting roasted.
Yeah,
it was about 30 degrees.
Oh, and the line goes right past the porta potties. Not great. When we got in the car, it was like, I'm glad we weren't. Excuse me. I'm glad we weren't standing over there.
Yeah, I could smell poop in the air.
Yeah, it was not good.
Mm-hmm.
No mayonnaise on a grilled cheese. No malaise or mayonnaise? I'm guessing you said it's mayonnaise and it autocorrected.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
I've heard this is a debate.
It is. To me, it's you got to have something to
stop the bread from burning.
Well, not so much burning, but it's on the inside to keep it all together. Because the way that I do it is I put it on there and then I spin the sandwich, and it gets the butter all over the outside, like the outside crust,
okay.
or the outside of the crust. But then it also, I don't know. It's a trick that I think it was my dad that taught me that. It's just it's the way he does it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. Your dad's a great cook, so
yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. April got Dave's remaining pork rib and 3 pieces of brisket. She thought the brisket was really good, but she said, "I like your dad's pork ribs better." So
I like,
and that's talking about my dad. And we did.
Yeah.
We did go over there, and you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I loved it, and I took leftovers.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And unfortunately, um, there's some health issues, not with my dad, but they're dealing with some stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we may not be able to have a cookout this time with Leon. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Vicky is having some issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably still go visit if we have time.
Yeah.
And if they're able to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. You don't do mayonnaise either, but you love aioli,
Aioli's
which
good.
is aioli is basically another version of mayonnaise.
Yeah, I like aioli. It's good.
Yeah. It's ducky with a Z. Oh, ducky. Zucky.
Oh, Zucky.
Interesting.
Zucky.
At this point, I think Rob is messing with me as he asked me every. Man, dude, I slept. I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, every time.
Yeah. Zucky.
Zucky. So we'll just need to say your
Okay.
name a lot, and then it'll click. Caleb says he's picky. Well, a lot of people are. Like, I know a lot of people that don't like mayonnaise. My wife can't stand mayonnaise in anything ever. Like, there was the HelloFresh thing. This is not a sponsorship. I'm not sponsored by HelloFresh. I wouldn't mind. I'm just saying.
Wow.
But HelloFresh, you like it?
Mm.
Yeah, their recipes are awesome. And I mean, what I love is that you get everything you need. You don't have to really add anything else, which is just, it's really kind of cool if you like cooking and you don't like shopping, which that's kind of me.
Yeah.
And it sucks when you have to you got to buy all these spices and it ends up costing $40 or $50 for the first meal. Now, of course, if you keep making that meal, you're good. But I know what happens every time I've done that. There's a whole jar of rosemary just sitting in there, and it goes bad. Anyway, I like HelloFresh. Anyway, even when there's mayonnaise just in a sauce, she freaks out and she's like, I don't think I'm gonna eat this. And I'm like, just try it, because to me, cooking is like alchemy.
Yeah.
You know?
Add little bits. Sometimes it's not the same every time.
And it combines and makes a new thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's better.
Yeah.
Unless you put poison in it. Don't put poison in it.
Do they?
Could do.
I don't think that's part of the ingredients, but
People are stupid.
don't put poison in your food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just smart.
Yeah.
It's a good way to. Let's turn that fan up. Getting warm in here already.
Sweaty.
Meat and cheese for me. Yeah, see, sharp cheddar. I'm there with you. Now, see what I get the smokehouse cheddar, which is a smoky cheddar.
You guys have weird names for cheese.
Well, the smokehouse cheddar is not a real thing. It's a brand.
Right. But Colby Jack, that's a cheese, right?
Yeah.
And sharp cheddar is just cheddar.
Yeah, but there is a sharp cheddar and a mild cheddar.
But I imagine that's what we call mature, because it's like it's extra strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it mature cheddar. I did not know that. So now when a recipe says sharp cheddar and I go, because when
It is sharp.
Monterey Jack, the weird thing is Monterey Jack in the UK completely different to Monterey Jack in America. So yeah, right.
So what is it?
It sucks, is what it is. In the UK, it's terrible. It just doesn't taste the same. So every time I try to replicate a burger or like a patty melt or anything like that, I will go out and try and find Monterey Jack, and it's not good. It's closer to cheddar, but they try and put like jalapenos in it or something, or peppers in it.
Well, there's a pepper jack too.
But the UK has not clocked. They've just seen a cheese and go, we'll do that.
That's cheddar.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
Well,
It's wrong. But I like American Monterey Jack. I think it's good. It's very tasty.
yeah, it's really good. In fact, Colby Jack is one of my favorite cheeses on a burger. The problem is, most places don't have Colby Jack for a cheese as a choice anyway.
Right.
Because Colby Jack the best. That's what Caleb says. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Yeah, he does make killer ribs. He really does. He's really good. I mean, he makes pork ribs. I think he's made beef ribs before, but yeah.
Yeah, he just made us pork ribs when I was around. Yeah.
Yeah. Rufus says you don't rock your hair down often, do you? I find myself doing the same. I can't see myself ever cutting it, but it is pretty big these days. I can't, dude. Seriously, all weekend I was like, I'm cutting this hair. And I might go back to my old, well, maybe not quite like not with a part, not off to a side, looking all sensuous. But yeah, I'm so getting tired of it. What I'm tired of is this stuff. All these little things that when the wind blows, it goes right into my eyes, and I'm like, ah,
You end
So
up looking like the Dilophosaur off Jurassic Park. Like,
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there's some pictures coming up where they look like little wings, and it just sucks. But anyway, yes. New Zealand mayo is also sweet too for some reason, and aioli ain't. Yes, Miracle Whip here in the United States is some people love it. I can't stand it. I think it's terrible. Hellman's mayonnaise is not sweet. It's got more of a, I don't know, kind of a dill, or not dill. It's more of a savory flavor. It's not or a buttery
It's
almost.
definitely got a sort of a distinct taste to it, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not
We
not
have
this
Hellmann's.
it's not this weird tang, that it has, that Miracle Whip has. I can't stand it. But yeah, Hellman's here doesn't have garlic. Yeah, we don't have garlic in our mayo. Now see, what I do is I make it's basically a garlic sauce, but it's with mayonnaise, garlic, of course, and butter. And you whip it up in the food processor, and you drizzle it, and you can drizzle it, and it's
That sounds good.
yeah.
That sounds
Yeah,
tasty.
there's actually I'm not big on mincing garlic, so I get the little jars of minced garlic and just a little scoop, like tiny lip, boop,
Mm.
and then put that in there, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of butter, or olive oil, I guess you could do. It's tasty, which is basically a thicker, garlicky mayo,
Yeah.
but it's good. Is Colby and Monetary Jack? I know that was just Monterey Jack mixed. Yes.
Okay. Do you know how I got these scars? Sharp cheddar.
Yeah. Have you ever read K.W. Jeter's Blade Runner? Do androids? You mean Philip K. Dick? Blade Runner, or do androids dream of electric sheep? Oh, the sequels. No, I have not read any sequels.
Oh,
Interesting. I didn't even
so
know.
someone wrote sequels to Philip K. Dick's work.
I did not know
So
that,
is
Rufus.
is that like official fan fiction? I mean, it would be, right? So
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a lot of the Star Wars, like even the legend stuff. It's kind of just like fan fiction, but
it
it's
ends up becoming canon, right? It's like
some
some
of
of it. Yeah, some of it.
yeah.
Huh, that'd be cool.
I did not know that was a thing.
I don't mind some of the Blade Runner stories. I mean, did you ever play the Blade Runner game?
I never did.
It came out in the 90s on PC, and I had it then. It was pretty good. They've done a remaster for all current gen. It doesn't hold up, but it's kind of like Snatcher. If you ever played Snatcher, it's kind of like that, but an affordable version. And it's good. It's kind of like a point and click adventure in a 3D setting. It's good. It's good.
Caleb, I am so sorry about that. A church dinner ruined mayonnaise for me. Someone put mayo in a butter tub, so I put it on a roll and vomited. Never ate mayo again.
Oh,
See, that's kind of how I am with my stepmother made fried egg sandwiches. They were really good
yeah.
for the first year. But she made them all the time, and it was basically got to the point where I'm like, I'm done with fried eggs for a while. For 15 years.
It's a very cheap a cheap sandwich, very cheap sandwich.
Yeah. But it was something that we all liked it. You
Yeah.
know, we were like, hey, why not? Let's just make a fried egg sandwich. But
Yeah.
man, got so sick of it. Yeah. Even Pepsi and Dr. Pepper taste different in England compared to North America.
I won't know about Dr. Pepper because I've not drunk Dr. Pepper since I got pissed on it off of a liter of Jack Daniels, which is a quarter of a gallon for you Americans.
Yeah.
And Dr. Pepper, and since then I've not been able to drink either. And even the scent of not Dr. Pepper, I'm not sure about that, but the scent of Jack Daniels makes me want to throw up immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean, I'm
Pepsi, yeah, it tastes different. It does. Better, I think it's better in the UK, but I have Pepsi Max, which is like
I have that. We have that too.
Yeah,
It's like a 0 calorie.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Pepsi Max.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Of course, I drink, if I drink any of the sody pops. It's all the zero sugar stuff.
I've been avoiding them as well. Like obviously you've seen, I'm only getting sweet teas out here,
Yep.
which still isn't great because it's like it's still sugar, but
But it's at least it's not that weird stuff that or the
yeah, it's not
fructose.
Well, high fructose corn syrup, and we use as a sweetener. We use aspartame, or it's aspartame.
Aspartame.
Sounds weird when you say it, but I know that it's probably right.
Well, that's just how we say it here. Right?
Yeah, but it's not one of the pronunciations I would have immediately thought.
Yeah, I mean sweater jumper though.
Yeah.
I mean there's all kinds of things. You may just say it differently. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just Do you enjoy that? I don't even know.
That is Eton mess, and yes, I do. It's delicious.
What is that?
It's kind of like a meringue. Do you know meringue?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's like meringue, but you can't cook it too long because it becomes like really crunchy, and you can't cook it too like not enough.
Right.
It's got to be almost crunchy, chewy, and then it has like a load of cream on it. Usually whipped cream, and not your whipped cream. Like the squirty cream, like the spray cream. That looks weird.
Well, I wasn't standing up or anything. That would have been really weird.
Yeah. And strawberries, and it's good. It's very good. I enjoy it.
Okay.
But baked Alaska is a new favorite of mine.
Right.
I've only just discovered this.
I've only had that one time, and I don't remember it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's like crunchy ice cream almost. It's delicious.
Don't cut it. That's where we store our power. I realize that on shrooms, it's our past we carry with us. It affects others.
What's that from?
I am not sure. Not sure at all. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But that's okay. Sometimes that just happens. God, we're still behind. Damn.
Jesus, there's a lot of...
You guys are just, man. I love it, though.
Yeah,
I love it. Darken your hair, old man.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Not me? I've got a nice little streak.
Yeah, yours looks cool. Mine just looks...
Yeah.
I'm starting to look old.
That's
you
it.
know?
People have actually said to me, "Is like, hey, why do you put a streak in your hair?" I was like, all natural, baby.
I'd rather not eat than to eat anything with Miracle Whip in it. Yes. I don't do mayo or Miracle Whip. Generally substitute with sriracha.
Ooh.
You need my... See, that's the thing. That's one of the... I mean, there's so many different condiments out there. You can try all kinds of stuff. I mean, for a long time, when April and I were doing our, kind of losing weight stuff, we substituted salsa for salad dressings because salsa is very few calories, like 10 calories for a cup of it. So you can almost eat the crap out of it. And that sounds weird, but yeah, you can just eat as much as you want almost, and it doesn't really affect you. Salad dressing, a tablespoon can be, 100 calories or something. It's just it depends on the dressing, but yeah, and that's cool. I mean, I don't know if I'd do sriracha on a sandwich. That seems strange.
I'd do a sriracha mayo, so I would mix mayo with sriracha. Because that's what I've been doing. I've been making... This was a HelloFresh recipe, actually, weirdly enough. So it's almost like a fajita, but they use a mango chutney. Do you have mango chutney out here?
It's
like a sweet condiment used in like Indian takeaway food in the UK, and it's just really sweet. It's like mango and just probably 99% sugar. Delicious. But it'll be mango chutney mixed in with mayonnaise, and that'll be spread on the back, and then you also make a sriracha mayo and like have that on the top. So it's kind of like sweet with spicy and salty, and I'm hungry.
Did you not eat dinner?
No.
Oh no!
I was asleep. I fell asleep after saltgrass.
So
I'm not starving, but I am peckish.
I'm putting this stuff about Blade Runner, KW Jeter.
Okay.
Because I wanna look that up later.
Yeah.
And that's
Hell House. I want to look into that. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's a note. I think from Caleb, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh.
But Zucky. Blade Runner PC game was amazing. Awesome memories of that game playing on your Packard Bell. Oh man,
it's a good game, but I still think it's it's pretty hard to play. It doesn't hold your hand.
Mm.
It's like you could be searching for clues, and I didn't know what to do. So
And Magnus, welcome. I didn't see you there.
hey
But
Magnus.
yeah, I like my eggs scrambled. I'm there with you. Scrambled is my favorite myself. I like scrambled with cheese and maybe some peppers.
Yeah, I just do it with butter, salt and pepper.
Dr. B and Dr. Thunder are better than Dr. Pepper.
I don't know what that is.
That is, you need to get you need to get out of here.
I don't get the reference.
Just get out of here. It's the kind of like the off-brand.
Oh right.
Dr. Thunder, I think, is a Walmart brand. I'm just kidding, Ricky. You know I'm kidding. Always have Jack Daniels at my computer desk. That may be a problem. I'm just saying. But hey, you know, I can't judge. I can't judge. I vape like a crazy man. So there you go. Philip Kindred Dick chilled with all the steampunk kids before he died. Was staying with Cato U. Jeter in his dorm, hanging out with James P. Blaylock and Tim Powers. Truly amazing piece of history. He was a strange, wonderful man. He wrote amazing stories.
Oh, so many stories.
God, he's.
But just because he's told the ending to somebody doesn't mean it's going to be great. I mean, George R.R. Martin told the ending to the Wises. Yeah, it didn't really turn out too well, did it? Yeah.
I don't like Pib. I just no. I found a fruit punch flavored vodka that is so good you can hardly taste the vodka. That can be dangerous, very dangerous. During a mental breakdown.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, I was reading that as well. You carry on.
Oh, during a mental breakdown, they all helped him, and he helped them. Oh, what? Can't even. They help them in writing. Interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Quit soda in general. Yeah, pretty much me too. But like I said, every now and then, especially lately, because I've found myself like in the middle of the day, instead of drinking another tea or a 5-hour energy, I'd rather drink a Coke Zero because it's no calories and it's not as much caffeine. So it's not blowing me out of the water and making me all jittery.
Well, usually on my stream, you'll see me with a can of Pepsi Max.
Yeah,
and it's like it's just a little pick me up because it's got a little. It tastes like it's got sugar in it, and it doesn't. And it's
right.
Just, yeah.
Which is probably not good. I mean, it is a, some sort of crazy.
Yeah, well, it's.
They're probably gonna in 50 years they're gonna say aspartame is the devil or something.
Aspartame. I was gonna say aspartame again.
Aspartame. See, that sounds really fancy when you say it like that. See, aspartame just sounds normal or almost boring.
Sure.
Aspartame sounds like
aspartame.
It almost sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say
aspartame.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, that's all it does is it just makes your mouth go, man, that's sweet. Like, yeah. And then he turns around and does Avada Kedavra and they're dead. You wasted your chance just making his mouth sweet. But anyway, quit soda and I don't know what we're talking about. Zevia is pretty good, but way too expensive. Is that I'm guessing something made with stevia?
Oh, yeah. Steve, we have.
I
think in the UK our alternative is Truvia.
Yeah.
And it's good. I use it in my coffee. Very nice.
My hair. Don't cut it. I want to so bad. You just
it wasn't a week, Rich 88. It was 40 days, and she was pretty terrible in the entirety of her leadership.
20. Oh, Caleb said I thought 22 days.
No, I think it's 40.
Yeah,
I think,
but
it was
still.
40.
And yeah, look. Here's the thing. My wife loves the long hair, especially when I actually wear it down. She loves it. But it's not her head. So. And it's not your head. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want with it. Okay? So if I want to shave it on stream, the whole thing, I'm going to do it. I probably won't do that. But I want to really bad. I'm just saying I've got my shaver in there and man, I just right down the middle and go, well, I can't go back now. There are days when I want to do that. But even though you said that I look weird with a shaved head now.
Yeah, it looks odd. We were going through
no, we can say it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
We can say it.
We were watching the special features, the featurettes, the making ofs, and deleted scenes and all that sort of jazz.
You mean for that?
Yeah, for that. And
I'm out of focus, but
we've been in there laughing along to those, and basically just making sure everything's good.
Yeah,
You know,
testing.
technical stuff. But yeah, it's just all kinds of funny.
It does look weird. Well, I go through like 3 different versions of my hair in the special features. So there's shaved.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
There's
that.
one
Yeah,
where
of
it's
course,
where
yeah.
it's slicked back because it wasn't long enough to put in a ponytail, but I wanted it out of my face. And then there's one where it's a lot like this.
Yeah.
But
And then when obviously when we were actually filming, it was
shaved.
borderline shaved. Yeah, yeah.
No, it was shaved.
It still had a little bit. You had a little fuzz.
Yeah, but it was, well, I think I shaved it once during like maybe at the end of the second week, and then that was the last time I did it.
Right.
And it just grew from there. But anyway,
Whereas Chief's hair grew really quick because actually through the filming.
yeah. That's what hats are for. See, I'm not a big hat guy. I think I look silly with a hat. I think it's because of my profile. My nose is big. And I don't like
the top hat. Turn to your side. I think so. A top hat would work. I mean, it wouldn't look fashionable, but it would work. It would suit your profile. Top hat, maybe a monocle.
So I look like
Little
the Monopoly guy.
Yeah, little cane.
No passcode till you collect it. I don't remember what the
$200.
Yeah, I'm not a big. And Ninjinzu games, dude. I really want to go to Retropalooza maybe next year.
Oh, it's good.
Man, it was so much fun.
Mhm.
We're gonna get into it in just a minute. Let's get caught up. Let's get caught up a little bit, and then we'll get into it. Saltgrass has a really good chicken fried steak.
Ooh,
They really do.
I went for the ribeye. I'm a ribeye guy.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And like I said, I think H3 has a better chicken fried steak than Saltgrass.
Well, it is delicious.
So
We need to
we're
go
gonna do
Cracker
that.
Barrel as well.
Cracker Barrel, yes.
Mm.
I mean, you probably just get the hash brown cat. Can I just have a plate of hash brown
I
casserole?
could do that.
Yeah. Ever have an omelet souffle? I made them before. I need to do it again. Very fluffy. I've never really made a souffle. I've had souffles, but I've never made it.
Not done souffle.
You gonna make it again next year? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I've been out to Texas twice this year, so and I need to get back to work. The pennies don't last forever. And with my ankle, I don't know if you're aware, I hurt my ankle playing football, the English kind of football,
The real one, right?
Not the throwable. But
Maybe choke on my bait.
yeah, so I was playing that and my Achilles snapped, which is one of the biggest pains I've ever been through. Basically, I imagine it's like 10 times childbirth. That's the level of pain. True.
Sorry, sorry, man.
But yeah, it hurt. And I've been recovering for a few months. I had to actually turn down a job because of it. I told you what that was. But I had to turn it down. Need to get back to work, but I think it's still going to be another couple of months out.
Yeah,
So,
you need to stay off it as much as you can,
yeah,
right?
but I'm going to need to
Not walk around Retropalooza. Maybe I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Long story long.
We should have gotten him. We should have gotten him a scooter.
Yeah, should have got me a scooter. That would have been awesome. But yeah, long story long. Basically, I may not be out because I might have to work. Because usually I take a few months off. I might just have to do the whole.
You got to replenish.
Yeah, I've got to get those funds coming back in. They don't last forever.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when you spend a bunch of money at
$160 on Goldie's barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. G Fuel is dope for caffeine. Just buy it when they do BOGO. My problem with G Fuel is that all the colors that they use, I don't know if that would affect me at all. I would rather usually I drink water or tea, or like I said, every now and then a Coke or something like that. But that's very rare. It's usually just water or tea for me. But, and I don't know, G Fuel's had a bunch of issues lately. Do you know?
I don't know. It's sponsored by a lot of the YouTubers I watch.
Yeah, but there's been some weird, I don't know, it's drama. Huh?
Side effects or something? Or just
No. Like there's been some issues with the company.
Oh.
Apparently.
But it's owned by like Twitch streamers, right?
It's not owned by them as far as I know. But I mean, there's a bunch of people that have been sponsored by them. I mean, Wood was one of them for a while, but he actually did a video not too long ago about it.
Oh,
but
PewDiePie is.
I wonder if he still is.
He still is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then there you go.
He's
Maybe.
got his own flavor. He's gonna.
Well, right, but that doesn't. I mean, especially after hearing some of the. I just know that there was some allegations about treatment of employees there. And I
Right.
think that was a problem.
Okay.
Again, I don't know the whole thing. I just know that it was one of those things where a lot of people kind of came out and said, okay, done with G Fuel. But hey, it's your money, and I'm not sponsored. What do I care? Aspartame, yes. This is aspartame.
Yeah, I saw that.
Freaking bucha.
And a little bit of info from Rufus there. I did not know that.
Oh, look at that.
I may try and limit my intake a bit then.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That phenyl neutronics cause cancer.
Huh.
And no, I'm probably not going to shave it on stream. But you'll miss your hair. I've had long hair before. And yeah, I missed it. And then I got it back and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I don't like long hair.
Zucky, I am from the southwest, so London is the southeast. I'm completely the opposite end of the country, down near the toe, because it's kind of
there you go,
like a foot. Yeah.
Jim, welcome, Jim. I did not see you there. Welcome. And
Hi,
yes,
Jim.
I don't need a monocle. No. And you have a great nose stop. You sound like one of my clients getting a nose piercing. I'm comfortable with it. I'm fine with it. But wearing a hat, it makes me look weird. And I used to wear my hat backwards all the time because up front, it just looks like my head looks like an F, because, you know what I mean? An F. Yeah, it just looks like why is that dude's head shaped like an F? It's because of his nose and the brim of his hat. But anyway, I look like Jamie Bell in Turn. I've never seen that. That's one of those shows that's on my list, and I haven't watched it because April wants to watch it, and she's working all the freaking time. So it's just, yeah.
It's not on my list. I don't know what it is.
It's well, you probably wouldn't enjoy it because it's about the American Revolution against you people. Anyway,
I hope we win in that one.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. I wonder what happens.
I hope it's like for all mankind. It's I could get on board with that. But yeah, this would be good.
Well, I mean, it's what's the other one? The Man in the High Castle.
Which I've still not watched.
But that's about, isn't that?
It's if Germany win the war, right?
Yeah.
But there was another show that, because I worked on it, called SSGB, which is a better title, I think. But I never watched the show.
Oh, SSGB.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the SS, but Great
Interesting.
Britain, yeah. And I stopped. Well, I only worked on it a little bit, and I never actually caught the show. I don't think it did well. So
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
not down to me. I was awesome. But
Diet drinks have more caffeine than regular. I've heard that. And there's for a while there, I was purposely. This was before I stopped drinking them. I was purposely seeking out the highest caffeine that I could get. It was like oh, Red Bull, and then oh, Monster, and then oh, Red Line, and now it's just ridiculous, and you can just blow your shoes off, huh?
5 hour energy and that sort of stuff.
Well, 5 hour energy is not crazy
but
compared to those.
But it's still going to be like
It's like 250 milligram.
What's the stuff that Red Bull released? They released it out. I'm not sure if you can get it here. It's banned in the UK. It's like this little liquid, but it's ridiculously concentrated. And it's like is it taurine that's in there?
Yeah.
So it's the main thing. So it's like a super high concentrate of taurine,
and it turns you into a bull.
I think it actually turns you into a werewolf.
Maybe watch out for that, I guess.
Yeah, don't have that.
Cracker Barrel's delicious. Love getting the Sunday home style chicken with mac and cheese.
That sounds good.
American football is only good when it's Midwest.
Emo.
Eh.
They all play.
Who forgot to like the stream? Look, I don't care. I honestly don't care. It's the likes. I mean, it helps with. It does help with the algorithm, sure. But the thing is, my lives are never gonna do that well. It's more about you and me. Or us and you. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, whatever. I would have paid good money to see Leon on a scooter. Just saying. Slap a Resurrection toy sticker on it and go. Huh, I wonder what Jim is now the CEO of.
Scooters?
Maybe. Way to plug your company there, Jim. No, Resurrection Toys. Jim is running that, and it is pretty
great.
cool.
Yeah. Those toys, super detailed, really cool.
Yeah. So check that out, resurrectiontoys.com. I don't think I have a thing for that. I think, well, Here, I'll do this. I'll do this for you, Jim. Actually, I think that'll just come up with, the way to contact you, but my guess is it's probably in there. Just saying. Uh oh, there were layoffs. Oh, for G Fuel, I assume. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wood just thought he would be sponsored and switched to another company.
Oh.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Oh, he should be. Oh, okay.
I had an inflamed Achilles. That doesn't tickle. Bad pain. Can't imagine rupture. Oof.
Oh, dude. It was hell, and I think I might actually need surgery. It's bad. I was struggling around all weekend, wasn't I?
Yeah, it was rough. And I mean, I kept forgetting. And I'd be like walking, and then I'd be like, "Hey, where's it? Oh, he's way back there." Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that! It turned the lights on my thing.
Oh.
Which, yeah, you guys can see it.
Nice.
I guess when the power went off, it turned on my. It turned on those. It turned on those too. Huh. Interesting. Little footballs. Okay. You look great in a flat cap with your hair pulled back. Of course, because that's the AC/DC guy ruined the look. I'm not a big fan of that look, but that's just me.
And a Fraggle. I love the Fraggles. They were great. Yeah, you had Fraggle Rock. Yeah.
My head is too big for a hat. They keep popping off. I think they have bigger sizes. Just saying.
Yeah.
But all the best things are PKD. I need to watch Man in the High Castle. Yes. I totally didn't think. That's his thing. Yeah, interesting. So,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm looking to watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
SSGB Super Sexy Gangbang. No,
Or Stanky.
I mean, what does the SS stand for? It's like I didn't really look into the German stuff.
I don't know. I feel like I knew that at some point.
Shit spies, maybe. Yeah. But GB, obviously, great brand.
Taurine that extract from bull semen, yeah. Is that true?
Yeah. I think it is. I'm sure it is.
Yummy.
So you're chugging jizz every time you have an energy drink. Yum.
They have some cool Predator and Alien stuff. Yep. No plug needed, but I appreciate it. I'm not affiliated with Scooters in any way, but I'll look into it. By the way, as far as Resurrection Toys is concerned, CEO stands for Completely Enthusiastic Ogre. Oh, well, okay then.
Anything Jim Henson was straight magic. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Jim Henson was fantastic. I actually
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah. Again, this is like, oh, the people I've worked with. But I've worked with a few people that have that have worked in the Jim Henson company, because I like you know when you see someone's CV and you see like the Neverending Story, Labyrinth, and all that sort of that, and Willow on the same CV, and you're just like,
I want to work there.
So what happened here? It's like, oh, I was in Jim Henson's Creature Workshop. Just like it's nothing. Just like, oh yeah, I had a paper round.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Just like you were like, yeah, I did special effects for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's no biggie.
Yeah, but for the older stuff, I get the excitement that some people get who ask me about stuff that I don't care about. And yeah, when I see that someone's worked on Neverending Story, did I tell you I did a job once? Boring story time. Apologies.
Am I gonna have to cut this out?
No, you don't have to cut it out. It's fine.
Are you sure?
We
had to put the other one on unlisted.
He's probably not going to work again, so it's like it's fine.
Okay.
But I won't say his name. But basically, this guy who was I mean, you'd be able to find it. But this guy was the guy who built R2D2, like the original, and he came up with me to do a job, and I didn't know who he was. I've told you this before.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was. It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm picking him up from here. And we're going to drive up to the Lake District, which is about midway in the UK, well, in England. So it's a long drive, like 4 or 5 hours. And as we're going up there, he's telling me these stories. And it's like, oh, yeah, when I worked on the Neverending Story. And I'm like, huh. And he's like, we called it the Neverending Paycheck, because apparently it went on for so long and they kept having more shoot days and stuff like that. And just all these stories, which I'm not going to say any of them because they're his stories, but it was fun. It was a good trip. Basically, I was just like, that's really cool. Well, that's awesome.
Well,
And-
that's, I mean, just a similar thing is
Yeah.
when I was riding around with Scott,
Yeah.
and he was telling me all of these stories about Mark Hamill,
Oh yeah.
about the stories that he was telling. And again, those are not my stories. Those are not Scott's stories. Those are Mark Hamill's stories. But holy crap, I
Oh,
was just
yeah.
sitting there going,
I bet.
and then we didn't get to really talk with Keith Coogan at
No,
all
no.
this Retropalooza, but man, his stories were like again Hollywood royalty. You know, he's telling these stories about, and it's just that's fascinating, and I love all that stuff. And it's hard for me to not geek out and be all like, woo anytime I meet anybody like that. Like I met Andre Gower, which we'll get to it. Met Andre Gower, which is I can't remember Sean in the Monster Squad. Cool dude, super cool dude. I talked to him for like 15 minutes. It was great. Ryan wasn't there. Ryan Lambert wasn't there, so didn't meet him. But that was awesome. So I'm just saying, it's hard for me to not geek out about anybody that's worked on a movie that I enjoy.
Yeah,
because it's amazing. But
basically, to end mine,
sorry.
I was just up there with him. I'm sure I told you, doing rain, and I've got the first AD saying to me, "Okay, rain on." I'm like, "Rain on, rain on." And nothing. So obviously, I keep calling to the guy, and he's I go over to where his position is. He's fallen asleep on the manifold because this is an old guy. He created R2D2. So he's fallen asleep on his position, and I was in charge, and I still just went, I'll just turn this on, just turn this on. And I just walked away. I did the shot. We got everything we needed. We wrapped, and then he was like, "Oh, did you need me? Did you need me?" I was like, "You're good. You're good. Let's pack up and go home." And that was it. So basically, he came up to do a job. Didn't actually do anything. I did all of it, but it was a fun time because of
It's worth
the
it.
story. Yeah, the story. So I didn't say anything. You know, I was like, yeah,
That's
fine.
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. And they've done their time. You know that he can come up and sit on a job and just sit there and earn his money. It's fine.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm good with that.
yeah. Fraggle Rock or anything Jim Henson. What do you think about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie getting Jim Henson's company on board?
I mean, it would be cool, but I'm not interested in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Me neither. The show there or the games are just fine. I mean, yeah, the first one was good, and then they just kept adding to it, and I haven't been interested since.
Yeah.
It's just me. It's not my, but it's also not my thing either. I'm typically not into horror games. So and it's not because like I'm Dave and I'm super scared every time, I turn a corner. It's just not my thing. Because to me, I feel like a lot of horror games fit that same mold that a lot of horror movies, it's those tropes that they keep overusing over and over and over again. And it just annoys me, but that's just me. Anyway. Love my toy from Jim and my hat. Never wear hats, but I wore it the whole time at Palooza.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Have the labyrinth door knockers for hand tattoos and got all the Weta figures. That's awesome.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I don't know if you like Rick and Morty, Rufus, but if you try the demo for the game High on Life, you can try the demo as well. Oh no, you can't. You can't try the demo. Sorry, you can see footage of it. It comes out in December and it's on Game Pass for free. I will plug Game Pass.
Game Pass is pretty cool.
Yeah, Game Pass is awesome. But it's the Rick and Morty game without being Rick and Morty. So it's called High on Life, and it's about aliens that have come down, and almost enslaved the human race because they're turning them into drugs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people are drugs, and the aliens use them, and it's really funny, and I don't know where I was going. Oh yeah. Sorry, I completely lost my trail of thought. But there's a part where you come to two doors, exactly the same doors, go exactly the same place, and you've got a red and a blue like jelly, and they're both like talking to each other, and it's like, oh yeah, he's the handsome one. It's like, yeah, I'm the handsome one. It's like, this guy sucks, and they look exactly the same apart from one's red and one's blue. And you basically have to choose who's the most handsome and stuff like that. And I always go with the guy who says he's handsome, and just it makes the other one so depressed. They're just like, yeah, I knew you'd say that. I knew you can't come through my door anymore. So it just comes up. But I'm sure if you went the other way, it would just open the door as well because you're meant to go down there. It's just funny. It's like, but it reminded me of the door knockers from Labyrinth.
Yeah. Oh, Zucky says, "Oh, nice. I lived in I'll let you pronounce those. Hampshire.
Hampshire. Yeah, Hampshire. All right, Hampshire. Winchester. Have I ever been to Winchester? I'm not sure I have. I imagine I've driven around the areas, but I don't think I've ever been through them.
Ricky, you're probably already gone, but you do the thing, man.
Oh,
you do the thing.
Catch you later, Ricky. Ricky nonsense.
Yeah, Keith Coogan stories. Andre's great. Got to speak with them both for a few minutes. Yeah, it was great. Had such great conversations with Keith. Yes, he's such a good dude. I mean, he's got a lot of energy, you know. But it's just he's such a genuine guy, and I think that's one of the best things about Keith Coogan.
Hey, Matt's here. Hey, Matt.
Oh, Matt, welcome.
Retro Wolf.
Welcome. We need another. Grindhead Jim. We need another Patreon hangout soon. Hey, you do. Yeah, y'all do it. Y'all do it. What's up? Not Gary. What's going on? Hope the con has been rad AF so far. Well, the con's over.
Oh yes.
But he's still here for another week.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from the con. Actually, it was all kinds of exhausting. Don't know how these guys do it, like week to week. I just wanted to go to bed a lot of the time.
I think you can adjust to it, just like you adjust to being on set. I would think.
Yeah, I guess so. A lot of the guys there, they will finish work and then they'll drink until the early hours.
Yeah, and that's not something I.
No.
Wow. Let's see. Got my coworker Rick and Morty glass because she loves that show. Yeah. We should get into some of that stuff. I have Rick's mug. What?
Oh, the pass the butter robot. I love the pass the butter robot. What is my purpose?
Winchester Mansion is haunted. Probably a different Winchester. I don't know. It's the founder of the gun company. Yeah, that's in America.
That is the same one, but that's in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. That the Winchester is from Oh right. Oh yeah, it's already been.
Yeah, Ted's on it. Ted's on it. And again, Ted. I've said it before, but you bringing up RRR. Don't think I'll forget that. You know, that you're part of the reason why this channel is blowing up. I mean, indirectly, you know. Huge. You didn't do the videos, but again, I remember those things. Jim helped out. It's just one of those things, you know. I remember those things. So good on you. Love it. My voice still is not recovered. Hip has mostly, but dude, cons are a big ask for we older folk. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my back was killing me up until last night. Actually, felt better last night. I got to, in fact, yesterday was kind of nice because just being able to relax. You know, while it was crazy rain yesterday.
Yeah. Real bad.
But yeah, it was nice to be able to just chill. It was good. Legit sci-fi, truly brilliant. I still haven't seen a single Rick and Morty episode.
No. The first 2 seasons are good, and the latest season is funny because it's kind of doing we're just going to parody old movie sort of thing. There's a summer Die Hard, which is very good. Yeah, I recommend watching at least I recommend watching all of it. It's all good. It's just it's weaker season 3 and 4 because I think a couple of the writers started phoning it in, but it is funny. Like the aliens, they've got like these. Don't need to explain Rick and Morty to you on stream. Basically, it's funny. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he just said, yeah. Jim said, try to watch it. Not for me. Respect it and the fans, but nah. I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot at some point. Now, trust me. It's one of those things where dude, I don't know what it is. I've been so freaking busy lately. It's been insane. And then in 2 weeks we have it's not the weekend the weekend that you'll be gone, but it's the next weekend.
Right.
We're driving to Florida for a really rad weekend.
Oh.
So another con in 2 weeks.
Jeez.
So yeah. I've watched one episode of Rick and Morty, liked it not as much as other shows like Futurama. See, I'd never watched Futurama either.
Futurama's great.
Yeah.
And when it got rebooted because it got brought back. Yeah, it's cool again. Yeah.
Well, let's talk Retropalooza now. I'll show off some of the pictures first, and then I'll show off some of my gets. You know what I mean? So, bam. This was the screening Friday night. of the Adventures in Game Chasing, and Retro Freaks was the first movie. That one was, I don't remember all the guys that are, I can't remember their names, but Retro Freaks was basically shot around Dallas Fort Worth, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of the toy community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was interesting. It's very unlike Adventures in Game Chasing.
Yeah.
There's horror elements. There's plenty of cursing. So it was like, yeah, ours is definitely a more family movie than this. So it was kind of a strange start, but yeah. Do I Instagram often? No. Almost never. Not sure what the best way to communicate is. Twitter. Or just email me. My email is, well, it's order42show at Gmail.
Or
So-
call his phone. It's
Hey.
8
No.
2.
No. Retro Freaks crew are solid people. Really enjoyed our time with them. Yeah, I mean, they had a great, it was really fun. We got to watch the movie Retro Freaks, then Adventures in Game Chasing. Then we had a panel. I don't have any pictures from that. I'm sure there probably are some pictures floating around, but it was the two of them, which again, I don't know. I can't remember their names. Sorry. A little doxing never hurt anyone. No. And no. But it was Jim and me and Eric and Chief, and then we were joined later by the Dongo and by Jay. Billy apparently got sick during the movie. He just got sick and had to. He's like, I got to go to sleep. He did it. There was a similar thing that happened in South Carolina. I don't know what's going on, but it was
just has taquitos everywhere.
well, maybe that's part of the problem too. But yeah, it was but it was fun. And the thing is I went outside because I'm thinking Leon's there. He's never been on a panel. Dave is there. He's never been on a panel. Martin was there. Never been on a panel. Psst, there's not going to be room for me up there. And we didn't see Chris all weekend. I just realized that. I'm surprised that Redneck Chris.
Oh yeah, we didn't see.
We didn't see him the whole time.
No.
But
was he there?
no, not that I saw. If he was like a ninja.
I mean, he's tall. It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, he's taller than Billy.
Yeah.
So-
a lot taller.
that was really strange. But yeah, so I come waltzing in like 5 minutes late, and Eric's like, "Rob, get up here," and I'm like, "Okay," but it's probably because they know I talk. I can talk. I can fill the time. You know.
That's it. I mean, I think you deserve to be up there though, so it's fine. So.
But that's the thing. It's I the way I look at it, I'm not one of the stars of the movie. I did help Billy with a lot of things, but Billy did 95% of it. So it's kind of like, even though I helped a lot in a lot of different areas, I don't feel like I'm worth being up there. That's just how I feel about it. But they don't. So I roll with it. If they want me up there, I'll be up there. If they don't, I'm totally cool sitting in the back, chilling and yelling Jesus every now and then.
And cooling.
Exactly. And I apologize if I spit. Because I spit. But anyway, so yeah, that was Friday night. It was great. And then yeah, that was the start of Retropalooza. And looky here.
Hey.
Got a picture with good old Jimbo. We look, we didn't get to talk enough. And I think that's the theme of the whole Retropalooza for me. Is I didn't get to talk enough with everybody. It was so.
Oh, it doesn't come through.
What were you doing?
I was gonna put my hand in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not like I can move my head. But look at my hair right there. It's all over the place.
It's wispy.
I mean, it is now. You just can't see it.
Okay.
But anyway, it's just it was so busy. I have never been to a con that busy.
Oh, it was nuts. Yeah,
Jay-
there was so many people.
He said, I can't remember. I'm not going to say the numbers because I don't remember them. But Jay basically said that just on Saturday, he outdid previous Retropaloozas for the whole weekend.
Wow.
Just on Saturday. And Sunday usually is where that's where you really get to talk to people and sit down and chat. No, it was just as busy on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. So anyway, there's Jim. And then I am the only one out of our group that went and watched Eric's panel. Both Eric and Dave both had a pretty good turnout, but I still think that I mean, they deserve more attention.
I didn't even know about the panels. Ali had to come over and tell me, and goes, "Oh, you've just got to scan the badge I was wearing." So the VIP badges we got given had a QR code on them, and I had no idea.
Mm.
And all I needed to do was to scan that and find out when the panels were on. So I missed Eric, I missed the completionist, I missed Pat.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I did manage to catch Dave's though. That was cool.
Yeah. Wait, I can't even see because the picture's coming up. Wrong way. There you go. Let's see if I can get even close. There you go. You can see Billy. Damn it. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's cool. The the badges were cool. And then the QR code was on the back, but yeah, I knew about the panels because I always try to make it to everybody's panels that I can.
Yeah.
It was of our group.
It wasn't in the most convenient place though for me.
Hell no, because it was in the hotel and it was on the second floor, which is.
Yeah, so I struggled to get over to Dave's, but it was fun. I'm glad we were there. Actually, it was cool.
Yeah, it was really really fun. Let's see, wait. Chris is like my redneck cousin, but a nerd, so my brother Brent, more likable. And then Jim, again, you did more for the movie than any of us on camera. I mean, Jim, I appreciate that, but again, that's the thing. Just like all the people that worked behind the camera during principal photography, those people deserve credit too. They weren't around. I don't feel like I don't know. I'm probably just because I'm me and I don't like taking credit for things. I don't know what it is.
We got to see Melvor as well.
Melvor was there too. Yeah, I didn't get a picture with Melvor.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I didn't get a picture with a lot of people. I forgot to get a picture with Eric. Like Eric messaged me and said, "Oh damn, forgot to take a picture."
Yeah.
I don't actually have one other than being sat on the movie set with him.
Well, I've got a picture coming up.
All right, okay.
But let's see. Asked Billy and said Chris was absent due to him dealing with some personal issues. Oh, okay. Sick last week on strain from eating old chicken. What is going on with Billy? Stop eating crazy stuff. It wasn't until Sunday that I had time to not talk. So freaking crazy busy.
Yeah,
I know it.
You were real busy.
Yeah. You probably
sold
needed
out.
your own table
Yeah.
and a helper is probably what you needed.
I think you sold out. Oh, that's
there
Eric.
You go.
I thought it was a homeless man.
Yeah. Wait, what?
That's Eric. I thought it was a homeless man.
Yeah, so there on this picture you've got in the front there you've got Tim, Eric, Jay, and the Dongo, and then in the background with the red shirt there, that is Norm, the gaming historian, which I talked to him briefly. Yeah, I was just saying it was weird to be finally meeting him after seeing all the Blu-rays.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then Pat the NES Punk.
And
hashtag FPat.
And a ginger cat, a ginger kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who he is, but
yeah, I don't either.
He's there in the background.
Yeah, busiest one I've had. Sold so much this time and spent so much.
Oh, you sold as well. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Didn't even know Eric had a panel. Yeah, it was Saturday afternoon, I think. He licks nipples and walks around naked to show dominance. That's a good man. Love Eric's new beard. Yeah, it's heroic.
He compares it with the completionist on his Eric's just uploaded a video about Retropalooza.
Yeah.
And I mean the completionist has got a strong beard, but Eric's coming in close.
Yeah, in fact, I should be doing this every time somebody comes up. So there's Eric's channel if you want to go check him out. In fact, you can watch that his Retropalooza
video.
Yeah.
It
I haven't put one together, and honestly, I don't know if I am. I didn't get a whole lot of footage.
I didn't.
Because I was so freaking busy. I mean, Eric is one of those guys that you just blink and he's got his phone out and he's doing the thing. I had trouble thinking about it because I was so involved in all these conversations.
Well, I brought a gimbal with me and I haven't used it once.
Well, that would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
Been like, hey, well, but you couldn't walk around either.
Exactly. That was what was coming back. Yeah.
I was homeless for 5 years. Did my best to not look homeless. Now I don't care long beard, mustache, and hair, and I only wear crusty as AF punk rock shit. Don't have to try when you have money. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't care either. I mean, it's not like I was never homeless, but yeah, I've always been a just wear whatever you want, you know what I mean? It's no big thing.
Yeah, casual. Cash.
Wonder if you threw up. He was looking kind of pale. Yeah, here's there he is right there. Got to meet him. That was awesome to meet him. Of course, you know, all of you guys, I would love to meet all of you guys. If you guys can come up to one of these, it would be awesome.
Didn't want a picture with me.
Interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, let's see what else. Let me go through to these. This picture was funny. So yeah, there's Eric, Dave, and that is Martin. And is that his girlfriend or wife?
I
didn't ask.
I think I assumed wife, but I think they did mention marriage. Maybe. I mean, they've been together.
marriage.
They've been together a long time.
Okay,
I think
so
they're not married, yeah.
Common law married.
Joanna.
Yeah.
I think it's Joanna.
Yes.
But
yeah.
it was. She said it's fine to call her Joanna.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, this was that night going out to the well, we were going to eat actually, and we went to Twisted Root, and Leon. See, here's the thing, at Twisted Root, they give you these little like the drink coaster type things, but they buzz, you know, when your order's ready.
And they've got celebrities' names on them.
Right, and so they have, but they could be celebrities, they could be characters from movies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, Leon just happened to get Austin Powers.
This was, I mean, the guy hadn't even spoken to me.
Right.
It was like, and they were kind of at the top, so it was just by pure chance. But I mean, what a coincidence.
Yeah, very coincidental.
Yeah.
Very coincidental. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, and actually Martin got the Rolling Stones, which is kind of funny because he got told he was living from the UK. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Eric kept saying, or Eric
Well, he
said
only
during
said
the
it
panel.
once. He said it once, but yeah.
Yeah, he said it during the panel that Martin and
Joanna were from across the pond in the UK.
And it was like, and I was like, no, they're from Sweden.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just thought that was pretty funny. But this is the picture that I was talking about. But actually, let's get caught up real quick. Wish I've known you better at Retropalooza Houston. Would have liked to chat more. Hopefully next time. Absolutely. Like I said, I don't even know why it was so freaking busy. I guess it's just because he oversold them. But yeah, it just oversold the whole thing, and he did really well, like really well. But yeah, and his recap is very good. Eric's recap.
It is good.
Jim said he had a second camera rig and barely used it.
Is that the one you threw in the box and it just like made a really loud sound? I think I remember you doing that. Rob's hair is majestical.
I mean,
not wrong.
I don't know about that, but Joanna is not his wife, but they've been together for 18 years. Well, God, that's a long freaking time.
Long time.
Yeah, Martin was awesome. Awesome stuff. We talked for a long time. Looks like Leon smelled a fart in that pic. I mean, he might have.
Well,
or he could have just been irritated.
Yeah, we were. I was just stood up for a long time. I was getting a bit peeved.
His legs were not doing well.
Yeah.
Spent a crazy amount of time with Martin and Joanna. I love them so much. Yeah, they were so great. Never got pics with Jim or Rob. You got pics with me, Ricky. We're about to look at it. You bastard. No, I'm kidding. Went there. My disc had Ron Burgundy. Oh, okay. Oh, behave. You're Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry. I get it.
Yeah, this was the, I mean, we did get this shot, and Falcro was there. Falcro asked for a picture with all of us. I'm just gonna do this because that is an awesome picture. Of course, we've got Grindhead Jim on the left, Billy, then Leon, then Dave, then Eric, Falcro himself, and then Martin in the back, and me on the end. I thought that was freaking cool. It's just a cool picture, man. And yeah, that pretty much sums up like that. That's just a great picture. It's just great. I love it. And then and there you are, Ricky. That is Star Fox himself.
Hey, there he is. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, we got that on Sunday. Almost missed you on Sunday. But yeah,
You know, when you meet someone in person, you're not quite sure what they're going to look like.
yeah,
When Star Fox came up to me, I was, and you're like, "Oh, this is Ricky." I was like, "You are not how I imagined you." But I gave you a hug anyway. I think I called you a dick for some of the shit you give me in the Discord,
yeah,
but it was still good to meet you, man. It
yeah,
was good to see you.
yeah. It's again when you, it just adds. It's like it adds context. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just awesome. It's awesome. It unfortunately won't let me link Leon's OnlyFans on YouTube.
I don't.
Do I need to? I need to update that.
Yeah. Oh, Rufus is asking a link to my channels. I don't really have too much content. I've got a YouTube channel. It has 2 videos on there, which is just my Wonderboy World Record and my speedrun. And just my Twitch where I just, I just stream. But I don't really have too much content as such. But if you want to go there, it's twitch.tv/SFXLeon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I stream
Oh, it's
whenever the hell I feel like.
yeah. Kaylin brought it up, so it's in the chat right there. The
Oh,
link's
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a consistent time. It's whenever I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he looks like me. Yeah, exactly. And this is Dave's panel. He just again for an hour just effortlessly entertained us. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like I said, I like to try to support the boys anytime they're doing a panel. Because it's not easy to just sit there for an hour and entertain. Now you might say, well, Rob, you do that a lot. It's different when there's people staring at you. It's definitely different. So I love to support those guys when I have the chance. And then this is just a picture of Pat, Eric, and Jim on Sunday. I mean, it's kind of Pat's ass, but I don't know Pat that well. So, you know, don't mess with that. But yeah, there's Martin, Dave, and Joanna. Yes?
I think so.
Yeah. And she, for some reason, was like, oh, I don't need to be in the pic. I'm like, you need to be in the pic.
Yeah, she took a picture of me, Billy, and I was going to take the picture of them, and she goes, no, you guys. It's like, oh, okay. And then she put up a really nice story on her Instagram. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't.
It was about thanking Billy, meeting Billy, like tagged all of us in the picture, and then also had me down there as well.
I haven't opened this Instagram in probably a month.
Huh.
I'm just terrible at that. Like Twitter is. I just do most of my stuff on Twitter. I probably need to do it. I'll show you it later. Okay. Okay. I gave Pat that Switch case. Oh. Yeah. like here you go, Pat. Have that. And he was like, okay. Hashtag Patass. I'm not Twitch person, not into hot tub girls. Now hot tub femboys, on the other hand.
Well, I am occasionally rubbing suds into my my womanly breasts. It doesn't get me more views. It's weird. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
But there's me and Martin. We got along so great.
Yeah. Mine was a chilled guy.
He's just a good dude. He's just a good dude. And I know that he's probably, in a lot of ways, he doesn't have the same willingness, or not willingness, but the same, I'll just say he's a little more subdued, and he's probably not a ham on camera and all that kind of stuff, even though
he's a relaxed guy. I mean, we saw the spoilers. There are some bits about Martin and his composing in the features, the special features. And damn, is he talented. I had no idea. Everything's played by him, all the instruments and stuff like that. Really goes into it. And again, on camera, exactly the same as he is when you meet him.
Yeah. He's
just like, he's really precise, knows what he's talking about, and just calm. And he's a really cool dude. I enjoyed hanging out with him.
Yeah, I loved meeting him, finally. I mean, he was on, in fact, I think it's on. Excuse me, I burped.
All right.
Yeah, fine. I just burped for no reason. I think the interview with him is on the channel still, on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to see that, it's actually with me, Martin, and Billy, and we listened to some unreleased tracks from Adventures in Game Chasing on that stream. So if you're interested in that, give that a shot. In fact, I interviewed a lot of people for the Adventures in Game Chasing movie, and some of them are hilarious. Some of them are really strange, like when Eric and Jay start talking
Oh
about
god.
ghosts.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, I had a great time
I think
listening to them argue.
I ended up reorganizing my game
You,
collection
yeah,
in
it
the
was just
stream.
funny because I'm sitting here just kind of chuckling, and I look at Leon, and he just goes like this and grabs a game off the shelf, and he's reading the back because it's like, why am I here? But I thought it was hilarious. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically the picks from Retropalooza there. Fun stuff. Rob Burp Spine out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Love to see the Chasers go to Norway again.
It's a good series.
Want to see them go to a foreign con again. That
Yeah.
would be a lot of fun.
It was a good series.
Yeah. Oh, Martin and I talked music for 3 straight hours.
Oh,
Wow.
That is a long time.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I was very, very pleased that he wasn't the butthole that he made himself out to be. Just kidding. No, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
A great guy.
He is.
Now, what did you pick up? Did you pick up anything from Retropalooza?
I did. I keep forgetting. Like everybody goes, "Oh, did you buy anything from Retropalooza?" I'm like, "No," because I didn't buy any games. But I did
Neither
go
did
over.
I.
Yeah, exactly. I did go over, and I was, worked on God knows whatever movie, met God knows whatever movie star. But going over to Gerard, Norm, and Pat, I was kind of like, "Can I have a picture, please? I'd really like a picture with you. And is that your book? Can I buy it, please? Would you let me? Thank you." It was really weird. Basically, I got really nervous. I get a bit awkward around people that I don't really know anyway. So yeah, it's just a bit like, "Oh yeah, you're right." And it's because even Pat said that I winced when I asked him if I could have a picture. I was like, "Is it all right if I get a picture?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." It's
Yeah.
yeah. He was. Everybody was really nice. I got my pictures. I did buy Gerard's book, which I think most, if not all, I think he said all of the proceeds go to charity. And I also bought his little plushie, which is a frog on a car, which is very funny. And I bought both of Pat's books. I actually bought one book, and then I went back for the other one. So I've got the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo, both like hardback sort of thing.
Yeah, those are very, very cool books.
Yeah, the only reason I was having an issue is that I wasn't sure how much they weighed. I actually asked Pat how much the books are, how much they weigh.
Yeah, because he's got to get them back.
Yeah.
But as I told Dave, which Dave made everything fit. He got home no problem. But if you need me to ship something, we'll ship it.
Yeah,
know?
it would be a fortune based on last time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was it's pretty expensive, but that is an option if need be,
Yeah.
Or I don't know, we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something. One day I'll make it to a foreign country. I probably wouldn't go to many nerdy places because I want to see other countries' nature and sceneries. Caleb, I'm right there.
I
I'm right there
recommend
with
Italy.
you. Ooh.
Italy is a good place to visit if you like
Yes.
nature and sceneries. Good bit of country. You can go back into Rome and you can see your history and stuff if you want. Yeah, that's the area I kind of go because my brother lives in Rome, so
No.
it kind of helps.
And Pixel Dan, yes. Well,
Yeah,
I've met.
yeah. I don't really know him or his content. I'm aware of who he is, and like he's quite a big YouTuber, but I didn't go over and say hello. But not to be rude, it's just I don't know who he is. So
I met Pixel Dan a few cons ago. I can't remember which one. They're all running together now. But yeah, I've met him, and yeah, he's a really good guy. But I didn't go to see him or to like specifically go and see him this time because yeah, I just didn't.
I was nice to meet.
There's not a.
I met Tyler for the first time.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to. I got to say hi to him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him at all.
I talked to him briefly, but I didn't realize who he was. I thought he was like a fan of the Game Chasers or something.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be, but yeah,
it's my retro life, right?
Yeah. He came over, and
I need to see if he wants to come on here and chat.
Oh, that would be so interesting. I've seen a little bit of his content, and for some reason I didn't subscribe to it. I don't know why. I definitely saw it, so I've now subscribed to it, and I will go back because obviously it's Tyler does basically content based on home movies throughout his life, and it's just very interesting, and,
Yeah.
and it's really nostalgic because you can relate to him and
Well-
and his reactions.
Yeah, he's working on some things that he asked me about, and this was I think it was at Houston, Retropalooza Houston. But it was like I said, dude, anytime you want to chat, just let me know. You know, and he was like, yeah, same with me.
Yeah, he's
we hit it off. I mean, he's just a cool guy. But like I said, it was so freaking busy.
Yeah.
There was so much going on. I didn't even walk the floor until Sunday morning. And then when I was finished, I was like, I gotta film this. And I didn't have time. I didn't film that much.
I walked the floor 1 p.m. Sunday because I didn't leave the booth really.
Yeah.
Because I was just talking to too many people.
Yeah.
But I walked around. I didn't realize that at the back, Daryl was there, the Dongo, and Rufus. And I was like, oh damn, how long have you been here? It's like, I've been here all weekend. It's like, oh. So I had to sit down. Well, you saw me though. I sat down and I talked to Rufus for a good hour or so.
Yeah, I got to chat with Rufus for about an hour Saturday night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And dude, Rufus he's one of the unofficial 3, you know, I don't even know what you want to call it, but he was part of our crew at Blockbuster. He's just as like almost like influential to the way we all hung out and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he was there all the time. Love Rufus. He's such a good guy. And he's been through so many issues, medical issues, that it breaks my heart. But yeah, he's just a good dude, and he seems really, really happy. And for someone who has been what he's been through, sorry, I left out words. It's amazing that he's got that positive outlook, and he's just a good guy. And if you ever hang out on Jay streams, you'll see Rufus from time to time, and I love Rufus.
Yeah, usually a Friday.
Good dude.
I think a Friday is
When they wish they were talking about you. Sorry, Rufus the Red. I'm talking about Rufus the
Rufus dog,
Roof Dog. Yeah, from the old Blockbuster days. But yes, so you got a couple books. Well, a few books from those guys,
and a plushie.
And a plushie.
Like yeah, that's everything I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Well,
I picked up some. I acquired / stole some of Game Dave's stickers and.
Oh,
bits.
you mean, shoulda.
Yep, shoulda.
And if you know, you know, you know. If you know, you know.
The best one is whoop.
Yeah.
The real one.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are all emotes from Game Dave's Twitch stream, and if you know !fart, you know it's great. And of course, Roy, the character of Roy, who does the 1-minute reviews.
Shut up.
He's again. It's hard for me not to just gush when it comes to Game Dave because he's an amazing person. Like, and it's what's so weird is how close we are in the way that we think and what we like, and we're 11 years apart, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense that we're so close in personality, yet he is at least 3 times funnier than I am.
Well, I'll send you those gifs about when you were picking him up, how I imagined it would be. Yeah, so you guys are pretty close.
What do you mean?
You know, when I had the Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing of him jumping into Terry's arms.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. Yeah.
It was, and that was the thing. He, as soon as I don't know how to explain it, but as soon as he walked out the door, and through the thing, and he was just like, the look on his face, it was just like, dude, that hits me, man. He's just a good guy. But let me show off some of the other things that I got. So you've seen him in chat. Oscar Perez. He is not here tonight. And we should all publicly shame him for not being here tonight. Boo. But no, he gave me this shirt from the Timmy T show. Yes. Real recognizes real. I didn't know I was getting anything. Like, seriously, like, again, like Falcro giving me that Blockbuster shirt, it's like, whoa, what the hell is going on? It's weird to me. It's weird to me that anybody's wanting to do these things for me. It's amazing. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude doing the thing. The Timmy T Show. That's right. Damn right, Star Fox.
Timmy T.
Now I can never remember this gentleman's name, but he comes like every Texas Retropalooza, so Houston or Arlington, he comes by with a wagon full of stuff.
Oh, the guy wearing the butthead mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was sometimes he just gives us stuff, and something this time he just had stuff for really, really cheap. And I saw this and I had to get it. And I haven't even tried. I hope it works.
Had to have.
And there you go. The Timmy T Show.
The Timmy
Star
T
Fox.
Show.
There you go. Thank you, Brian. Brian is the voice. I don't know if you guys know Streamlabs, but Brian, you can choose the voice, and I like the Brian voice because it's, especially when he curses, it's really funny.
Because
Just
he's
saying.
talking like this.
Yeah, he's very British, but very.
Do you know who he reminds me of?
Who?
You might not have. You might have to find this at some point. Oh, it's on an IT crowd episode. It's like whenever you rent or buy a video, you could be copyrighted material. You know, it's like really British, really pompous, and it's on the start of one of the IT crowd episodes. It's what we had on every movie in the 80s and 90s.
Nice.
Sucked.
Oscar got me that shirt too. Awesome, Wraith. Awesome. I love it. I love it. It's just cool, man. It's just cool, and especially like I said, when it's given freely, you know what I mean, like that. It just means a lot. And thank you, Rufus. Just thank you. If I make Retropalooza Houston this year, I'll bring you some flash. I almost said that. Fleshlight.
I thought you were going to say flashlight penis.
Flashlight pens, another swag from my job. Jim, you too. That sounds awesome. That sounds great. But no, I don't think I need.
Sorry, it just reminds me of Eric when Eric was asking me if I wanted a bag of peanuts, and but he says it quite fast.
Bag of peanuts?
Yeah, so it's like a bag of what? And he's like a bag of peanuts. Bag of peanuts. And it's like, are you saying penis?
So anyway, the wagon butthead guy had this for sale for $2. It is the audiobook for Revenge of the Sith, probably the best what do you call book adaptation of a movie that I may have ever read. It's really, really well done because you get all of the inner dialogue, you know, inner monologue.
Yeah. It would be in a monologue.
Inner monologue.
You'd be talking. Yeah.
Of like Anakin and the Emperor and stuff like that. It's pretty good. And like I said, it's complete. And so I was like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'd love it. $2.
Nice.
$2.
$2.
And then good old Wraith. Wraith got me something that I didn't expect. It's just very, very cool. And this is this book, Stormtroopers Beyond the Armor. And it's got, what's cool about it is it's a Star Wars book, but it's got, I mean, it's just so cool. I don't know if I can, how can I do this? So like it has all the different variations of Stormtroopers and all of that. It's freaking awesome. And then it's got stuff about the comics, the designs of the different Stormtroopers. I'm sorry I hit the mic. Rufus.
Oh, wow.
Novelizations are dope.
Rufus, you...
Big dono. Big
God,
dono.
thank you, Rufus. I appreciate that so much.
Nice one.
But yeah, it's just, man, you just don't know how much I appreciate. Now, see, the thing in the back, I don't understand.
Is it the glossary?
Oh, yeah. He did show me this. A reproduction of the Kenner Stormtrooper action figure card.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
That is cool.
That is so freaking cool. And then on the back, it shows... Yes. That is so freaking cool. And then it's got a reproduction of a 1979 Star Wars comic strip. It's hard to get these out. I don't want to mess them up. Because I'm, you know me, I like my things like they've never been used. Yeah, so that's really, really, it's kind of hard to see, I think. Unless I put it up there. There you go. It's just neat, man. This is some cool stuff. Here's that's a storyboard, yeah?
Yeah.
That is freaking cool, man. So yeah, I mean seriously, you wanna what do you call it? I can't even think.
You want to get the book? You want to read the book? You want
No.
to put the book in your face?
Well, yes, but no. You want to win some kudos from Rob. It's you give me Star Wars stuff, man.
Yeah. And you want to
But
get
here's
none
the thing.
from me? You forget to bring my gift.
Yeah.
I didn't need anything.
And that's the thing. I really don't either. I can't get that out without. It's
Is
an
that-
early concept sketch.
Oh, okay.
But seriously, this stuff is so freaking cool. I love it.
That is cool.
Thank you, Wraith. It was amazing. So really, I spent $2 so far, but there's one last thing that I bought. And usually, like I said, I try to buy something from every con. No matter what it is, it's almost like that thing is going to be a memory of that con. Of course, when you get gifts, it gets even cooler. But this is what I bought from our good buddy Chief. I got this.
So jealous of this.
Now, apparently, this is a print that they did for the pre-orders of Breath of the Wild at Best Buy. So if you bought it at Best Buy, you got one of these posters. But on the back is that. And that is freaking cool. And Chief put it in this it's almost like what you would like if you were collecting baseball cards, the card protectors. So it's been protected all this time.
Mm-hmm.
It is freaking gorgeous, and I love it. And yeah,
Like
So-
when I saw you holding it, I said to Chief, "Is like, have you got another one?" He has another print, but he didn't have another wallet. Which obviously, if I was taking it back home, it'd get damaged.
Yeah.
So I was a
Yeah.
sad panda. I couldn't buy it.
yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know. I got to find a place to put it because I kind of want to put it somewhere in here,
Mm.
but I don't know, like where it's visible on stream.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
because this is another. It's not a gift, but it's something that I bought from Chief at one of the other Retropaloozas.
Mm.
It is a pretty rare Black Series figure of the Mandalorian, but it's signed by Yoshi. And Yoshi signed it for Chief and then had to leave. And then when I came over there to say, to be the, okay, I got to buy something, I saw it and I'm like, is it weird to buy something from somebody that's your friend? Like, I'm talking about with Yoshi's signature on it. And he said, I'll sell it to you. And so when I showed it off to Yoshi, he's like, oh wow, I can't believe you bought that. And I was like, I know it may be a little weird, but dude, I'm a fan of his work on The Mandalorian. And like I said, that this is a little more rare than the other Black Series for The Mandalorian. So yeah, but you can't see it on stream anymore because I don't have a place for it. And why? Because I'm a Tolkien idiot. So anyway, got to run. Maybe I'll catch you before you're done. Ted, we'll be here.
Yeah.
But you do whatever you need to do.
Greek's back.
Oh, Greek, welcome back. Don't know how long. Greek, you win it however much, man. And even if you can't stay, you'll have a replay. You know, so it's all right. Y'all had me scared. I donated 200. But no, Rufus, that's okay. I'll put it to you this way.
He just sent it back. You know.
Yeah. But also, I just don't get donations, so it's weird to me when someone does it. It's just like, whoa, why? What I do?
It's massively appreciated. That's what he's trying to say, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm appreciated, but I'm also, again, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about my personality where I'm like, hey, I don't need any kudos. I don't need anything. I'm just weird that way, I guess. Let's see. I've been replaying that game so much on my Steam Deck.
I meant to have a conversation with you. That reminds me. I meant to have a conversation with you at Retropalooza about the Steam Deck. Because obviously I've got mine at home. Finally got it. I haven't really done anything with it. I think I was watching some ETA Prime stuff about. I remembered his name. ETA Prime about how to put stuff on, like your emulators and stuff. But I thought I'd ask you as well for your point of view on it. I will ask you in the Discord.
Yeah, we'll do the Discord thing. Sure. And Caleb, got to get going. Got to do an inspection on medical stuff for work. Thanks for the stream. Nice to see you and Leon again. Caleb, thank you so much for being here. You know that.
Catch you in a
You
bit.
know, We love having you here. Just just keep the jars out of it a little bit, just a little bit. I need to play Breath of the Wild. I've owned it for like 2 years. Rufus,
Good.
I'm telling you,
Very good.
it's my favorite Zelda game.
It's in my top 3, but it's definitely up there.
It's probably my favorite game ever. Actually,
It is the only 3D Zelda game I've ever finished.
I wasn't a big fan of Ocarina of Time. I know a lot of people love it, and I know a lot of people that was their first Zelda game.
Mm.
Me, no, my first Zelda game was Legend of Zelda
Same.
on the Nintendo.
Same.
So, yeah, I had that, and I enjoyed that. And then we got Link to the Past, and Link to the Past for the longest time was my favorite Zelda game of all time until Breath of the Wild. So that's just me. That's just me. And there's going to be people that will tell you, oh, it's stupid that your weapons break, or oh, it's dumb that you can't. Yeah.
Literally,
I
I liked Breath of the Wild so much, I got a tattoo of Link in the blue tunic as opposed to the green. So
Yep.
yeah, that is Breath of the Wild Link.
That's awesome.
Or Breath of the Wild Zelda, if you really want to annoy people.
Yeah.
That's Zelda right there.
You mean-
Zelda.
You mean that?
Yeah. Hey, Zelda.
Which I think I've shown you guys
Yeah,
that.
you can't stream one.
Yeah, I've shown you guys that. That's the big one.
Yeah.
Let's see. And if you're ever in New York City, there's plenty of gifts for you here.
I have been to New York City. I'm not going to go back.
Not your favorite, huh?
I went when it was really cold. I went in December. I was only there for like a weekend. Good food. There was a barbecue place in Brooklyn that was really good. Weird having barbecue in New York, but it was good. And Cat's Deli. I know it's overpriced. I know it's a tourist sort of not trap, but it's like it's on When Harry Met Sally. It's that
Right.
restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And the pastrami Reuben, delicious. I think it was like $25 at the time. Might be more expensive now. Worth it. Weird.
Yeah, that's a place I definitely want to go.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Before we move on to more catch-ups, the Dave and I were talking about Katz's Deli this weekend because there is a very famous interview. If you're into MMA, which I'm sure there's some of you that are, some of them aren't, but Rampage Jackson did an interview with Ariel Helwani where it was one of those kind of walk and talk kind of interviews, and they eat at Katz's Deli. And one of the absolute funniest things is what Rampage Jackson says. I wish I could find it and play it for you, but it is so funny because it's just funny because he's talking about the pecan pie and he goes, "Oh, y'all got pecan pie up in here too?" Shit. And it's the way he does it. It's so damn funny. And Dave and I pretty much talked like that on and off all weekend because we were just making each other laugh. So there you go.
Got some of that fried okra?
Yeah, it was so funny. We had fried okra for lunch on Saturday. So, and yeah, you saw Ricky saying, "Ask away" in the Discord when you get a chance.
Oh yeah, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, I get donos and I have 1,273 subs. My side channels, my passions have even less, like under 100. That mic alone is $400. I appreciate what you do, Rufus. That makes. I mean, seriously, it's the thing is though. I'm fine, dude. You can just chill. I'm just saying.
It's always
Very much
definitely
appreciated.
Yeah,
but I'm good, man. I'm good.
it'll all go back into equipment for the stream. So
Yeah. Yeah. Bucho, I've seen said Ariel Rampage interview. It cracked me up. It is just really funny. In fact, I think like a year ago, I think Ariel tweeted just that part because it's one of his most famous interviews with Rampage Jackson. And I even said, dude, if you keep doing these, it's going to be on the level of, Howard Cosell, Muhammad Ali type stuff. Because their repertoire together, the way they play off each other is so freaking funny. The problem is Rampage got into some trouble and left the UFC, and I don't know if he's doing anything right now. In fact, he has a Twitch channel, which is kind of weird. But anyway. But thank you, Rufus. I appreciate that. Personally, for me, it's A Link to the Past, then it's Breath of the Wild, then Wind Waker. See, Wind Waker, I never finished.
It's the same number one as me, Link to the Past, but I never finished Wind Waker either.
Yeah. Should have had Lombardi's in New York.
Never went. What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, see, the weird thing is though, I'm a sucker for. I've never been to New York City, but what was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Uh, you just breaking everything? I'm just kidding. Uh, I want New York pizza badly, like really badly, because I've had New York style pizza and I
Yeah.
love it.
I did have a pizza slice, and it was good. I don't know where it was. It was very near to the guy that does the hot dogs and papaya dog or something like that, which is meant to be like a popular thing over there as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was near to there that I had a pizza, and it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was near to the place that was in Spider-Man or something like that, which we didn't eat at
Hmm.
because apparently it's terrible.
Hmm.
Don't eat there.
Favorite pizza in New York? Lombardi's. That's what he says.
Okay,
Interesting, but he said he's never going back.
I'm not going back.
So
I don't care for it.
I know you're fine. I know I'm giving you extra. That's why I say buy a figure, get that extra. What you can't justify. I appreciate that, Rufus.
Buy
Thank you.
yourself something little.
It's something
pretty,
nice.
a little pretty.
Something nice.
Yeah, buy yourself something sexy.
I know a place where they sell pizza slices bigger than the size of your forearm.
I mean, does it taste good though?
See, that's the thing. There's so many of those places that do that, and yeah, you're right. The food's just not.
Yeah, I'd prefer to have quality over quantity. I mean,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
That's what I say about my penis.
you heard it here first. Yes, tastes great. All right. See, one of my favorite pizza places, and it actually ruined me, was it was the first. I can't remember what it's called. La Pizza Napolitana or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying it wrong because I'm not Italian. But it's basically the pizza consortium comes over and looks at your oven, tests your pizza and your dough and all that stuff, and it has to meet a certain standard for it to be called a Neapolitan pizza.
Mm.
And this place, I've told you about it, wood-fired oven, all that kind of stuff. Some people don't like that.
Mm.
And the pizza, they put it in there. I'm sitting there watching it. You can watch them cook it. And it takes like 2 minutes to cook. And oh my God, it's the Napoli's. Napoli's. Ricky, you know the place? Have I talked about this before or you just know it? Because that's, yes. But Napoli's, yes. Actually, now you're making me curious if that's actually, is it Napoli's? Hold on.
See, the only pizza that I really eat, I don't think can actually be called pizza. It's the Domino's one that I showed you about, the double decadence, which
How
is
do you-
basically two. They're frozen, so it's you get your frozen pizza base, but they smother it with like this garlic butter cheese, and then they put that in the middle of the dough, and then you get all your toppings and stuff like that. It comes out as a pizza, but with the pizza cheese in there as well, the garlic cheese. It's good. It's not pizza, but it's the only way I'll eat it, and that's why I'm fat.
I think it's right. Cavalli's. It's not Napoli's. It's Cavalli's. I looked at it. I had to look it up. But yes, that's what their pizza looks like. You see that?
I mean, it looks good. I would eat it. I just would be like, yeah, this is fine.
Let me see. Let me put it over here. Bam. And then,
Oh, is that
bam.
basil on it as well?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the pizza. Cavalli.
I like some basil.
I love Cavalli so much.
Mm.
And it seriously, it ruined pizza for me. Because now every pizza that I have, especially like for the first time trying it, it's compared to this.
So you're constantly pining for the one.
Yes. Yeah. It's so good. But I understand there's people that don't like it.
Mm.
Like in fact, April hates it.
I mean, it still looks great. I'd still eat that. It wouldn't be my favorite
Yeah.
because I'm an absolute Frankenstein with it. I will put barbecue sauce as my base, and
See,
then garlic cheese.
we need to try Pie 5. You can make it like that.
I think we should.
Awesome.
You know
It's
what?
really good.
What time do they close?
I don't know.
Because I really wanted that hot honey thing. It tasted good.
Mm.
And yeah, because the only pizza I've actually had out here is that petrol station pizza. Sorry, gas station.
Now wait a minute.
Pizza.
We tried that pizza from just like a little hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it tore you up, and you were like, "All right, I'm done with pizza."
Yeah,
that whole
yeah,
trip.
that's right. That is correct. Where was that? It
Um,
wasn't good. I think DoorDash brought it, right?
yeah, but it's a local place here.
Eventually.
But yeah, they close at 9. They've already closed.
Ah.
Yeah, but dude, we'll get it. We'll get it.
I'm hungry.
We'll get it. And in fact, we might end this stream a little sooner, just so I can get Leon some freaking food.
Yeah.
But let's see what else we have here. In fact, do you want to get? Let me get you a water. Actually, you can.
I can get the water. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I can just go get it for you. You
Oh,
can.
okay.
You can talk to
Sure.
to the folks.
I'll be in charge and not
Yeah.
and have a load of dead air. That'd
Yeah.
be good.
And no, well, Kalen's not here, so he's not. He doesn't.
No, you can't. I'm gonna go through the comments. So
Yeah.
if I can get your mouse to work. Apologies. Right, so real Italian pizza. Yeah, basically, that's what it looked like. We get pizza like that in the UK, but I actually don't like. I don't like Italian pizza. Like my brother lives in Italy. I've been out there numerous times over the past few years, and I will get it from quite renowned Italian places. I'm just not a fan of thin crust pizza. I like my pizza sloppy and thick, like at Domino's or Papa John's, which really isn't pizza. But And
Here you go,
oh,
sir.
he's back already. He's back already. Okay, stop talking about him.
All right. Yeah, everybody just calm down.
Mm-hmm.
What
Rufus, that sounds like a wicked order. Apart from the black olives can go to hell and they can die.
Stanley Tucci has a show on Discovery about Italian food and the pizza there. Oh. There's this great place I had in Austin called Pizzeria. They make the pizza in front of you like a Subway. It's like, God, what is the deal with my burping? Pie 5 is like that. Where, you basically just tell them what you want. There's a whole load of stuff, and they have, their food's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, James Salzberg. I didn't see you there. Welcome, James. Stanley Tucci. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Domino's. Meh.
It serves a goal, but then you're going to regret it afterwards. You feel filthy.
Yeah.
You feel filthy
we can
and financially like kind of ripped off because it's expensive.
a little bit. I mean, unless you get the 2 mediums for $5.99 each.
We don't have those deals in the UK.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a piss take.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just saw one skipping ahead.
No.
Have I ever had a legit Chicago style pizza? No, I have not, and I really wanted to. I wanted to go to Chicago while I was out in New York because obviously it's pretty close by, and I wanted to go to Galloping Ghost, the arcade there, massive arcade. And I didn't get a chance to go, unfortunately. But a lot of people say New York pizza. They're going on about the sauce, like New York pizza, and they call it a casserole, which I think is unfair. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to see what it's like. And as soon as I do, wicked.
Falcro, please.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Falcro.
Get on.
Jeez,
Falcro.
you guys are nuts tonight.
You're so naughty.
Thank you so much.
Right.
So much.
When's the hot tub happening?
Oh boy. Yeah, there was something else. James said we have a place like that here. There you go, Falcro.
Pizza is on me, thumbs up.
There you go. Thumbs up. Thank you, Falcro. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, a place like in Philly, Mod Pizza, we have Mod Pizza too. We've never tried it. And I'm talking about April and I have never tried it. What the hell?
It's really close as well, right?
Yeah, it's really close. But we've never tried it. I don't know why. I guess it's just because she hasn't been in the mood for pizza. And if she is, she wants to go to Pie 5.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. They have great stuff. And I can get the hot honey pizza there, which is really
Milk
good.
with pizza. I mean, I guess because cheese.
Glenn, I've never heard that before at all.
No.
Interesting.
Is that a thing?
I don't even know.
Huh. No, I can't say I've ever tried it.
I've had a Chicago pizza. My aunt in Rockford took me to get it. It was I mean, Chicago pizza can be really good, or it can just be, a load of dough. But
Yeah.
we have Chicago style pizzas here. We
Oh,
have
really?
Detroit style pizza here from Jet's Pizza. And there are people that if you're from the what is that called? The
The wrong side of the tracks.
no, no, no. Like the Minnesota, Detroit, I mean that
The tri-state
the
area, don't they call it
I
that?
guess yeah, maybe that's it.
Hey, I know something.
Hey, Jets is big up there, and I tried Jets, and I thought it was awesome. So, but April, she was just like, because she doesn't like the they're like square pizzas,
Okay, yeah. Actually, that is how pizza originally was. That's how Italians made it.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
The
it's.
more you know.
Let's see. Let me pull it up real fast.
If you can hold it in one hand and fold it, that's New York City pizza. Oh.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. Mod is pretty good and super fast. But you haven't had Christmas until you've experienced New York Christmas. Dude, that's when I was. I was out in New York at Christmas time. That actually looks pretty damn good. Yeah, that looks nice. Wow, Jets.
Yeah,
I'd eat that.
we have I think one of the first ones that opened in Texas is like right down the street, and that's where I got it from, and I loved it.
Texas.
Yeah. But thank you, Falcro. Seriously.
Yeah.
Again,
awesome.
I keep seeing it, and I'm like, geez.
Hopefully there'll be a pizza place open that I can get pizza, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Or maybe Whataburger. They keep dragging me back.
That sweet and spicy. I
know,
told
that's
you,
what I was
man.
thinking.
I tell you,
I was gonna get 2.
it's really good. See, what I get typically when I go there is I either get a junior bacon and cheese Whataburger or a junior sweet and spicy.
But I had the onion rings and they were pretty good. I will definitely check my order this time though. But
yes,
double pack,
yes.
2 sweet and spicies, maybe some fries. Cause they're not bad.
Yeah.
And the onion rings. I like the onion rings.
I was gonna say, yeah, get it with gravy, but you don't like our gravy, so.
I don't dislike the gravy.
Fries with gravy is awesome.
Yeah, but fries with KFC gravy is where it's at. It's like chicken grease. It's good. It's good.
The brown gravy.
Yeah. The way I've seen them make it though is gross. But yeah, it's good.
94 best year ever. Welcome.
Oh no. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
We know who you are.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. How's it going? You all good?
Good to see you. Thought it was just a Michigan thing. I mean, apparently it's Texas has become one of those places that just has a little bit of everything. We have In-N-Out from California. We have Shake Shack from the Northeast. We have Pie 5 started in New York, didn't it? But then yeah, we have Jets too.
Terrible pun.
What?
Pie 5.
What? Why?
Pizza pie, isn't it? So pie 5.
Yeah.
I just don't find it funny.
Oh.
And for that, I'm going to boycott it.
Okay. You'll miss out on that hot honey. I'm just saying. Chicago pizza by the beach that thankfully has cheese and toppings on top. See, I'm one of those that I like at Pie 5, for example. What they do is which crust you want, which sauce you want. Then they put the cheese on there. Then they ask you, do you want pepperoni or because most people just say pepperoni and that's it. They're done. But I like to put the cheese on at the end because it's like cement. And
I've seen that done. Yeah.
I prefer that. But anyway.
I mean, if that's a choice, that's cool. I like that. Usually you wouldn't be able to order that anywhere in the UK.
Yeah, you tell them
they'd look at
stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but especially if you like putting in a lot of toppings on, especially like a Supreme.
Yeah. Going back many years now to my youth, I did work in a Domino's once, and there were people that did that, and I tried it, and it's good. It's good.
There you go, Blaze Pizza. It's like pizza meets Jimmy John's. That's interesting. I don't think we have a Blaze Pizza.
I don't know what either of those are.
And then what was the there's a burger place that's from Fat Burger. Jay said that you should try Fat Burger once. He doesn't really like it, but like he doesn't go back because it's actually a little more expensive than it should be.
Yeah, Rufus told me about Griff's. I've been told Griff's is a good place.
That is it's like an old style burger. Yeah,
I might try and get him to take us to Griff's instead because we're going to be meeting up with Rufus at some point. Yeah. And I'm gonna try and avoid the suggested Mexican restaurant. Is
Yeah.
mm,
We had Lupe tortilla
yeah, it was
last
not,
night.
it was tasty. It was tasty, but yeah, it tore me up.
Yeah, it must be something in the spices because there's some people that just can't hack it,
Oh, they.
and it's what?
Sorry, Ricky's saying Fat Burger's okay, but Griff's is nice.
Okay, okay. See, I've never had Fat Burger. Fat Burger is one of those that, along with In and Out, it was like, oh, I've got to try this, and I've just never been out to a Fat Burger, and I didn't even know they were around until like oh yeah, this one's been open for like 8 months, and I'm like, what? So yeah, and I still haven't done it. I still haven't gone to try.
Have you had Griff's though?
No.
Oh, I think
I'm
we should
cool
say,
with-
I'm going to say the Griffiths about
Yeah, let's
we'll
go.
Griff's.
Yeah,
We'll go Griff's.
go to Griff's. In and Out is overrated.
I can't. I've never had it.
I love In and Out with a passion, and it's because I love how fresh everything is, and I can have a double with a whole big thing of fries, and I don't feel like crap afterward. Whataburger, I feel like I need to take off a grease suit, because it's just so,
Sounds delicious.
But I mean, and it's great. It is great, but I kind of want a nap afterward. You know what I mean? With In and Out, I can eat that, and it's no big thing. Never heard of Fat Burger. Not a fan of White Castle. I've never had White Castle. I mean, I've had the frozen White Castle, but
Well, I've seen the White Castle like that. I've seen it in the store, and it kind of looks like it does on anything I've seen advertising on YouTube about what
Yep.
not Whataburger, what White Castle is. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it tastes good, and it looks very onion based.
It's very-
which is a sort of a padder, isn't it?
it's
for
just
filler?
meh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste one of my meals on a White Castle. I don't think.
You ever tried poutine?
I've tried poutine when I've been in Vancouver.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was. They had the curds and everything like that. I like poutine. Y'all have poutine here?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Now I do. There's a place that I really love. I mean, it's a fast food place, but it's A&W. They have cheese curds,
I never tried it.
and they have the Papa Burger, which is, I love the Papa Burger. So
The first time I saw an A&W, for some reason it is all over Malaysia. A&W is everywhere, and I saw it, and I nearly got food from there. But I mean, I'm in Malaysia. Should I really be getting a fast food burger? So I opted against it in the end, and I went and got something else. But it did look good. I saw people getting that stuff.
to me,
Right.
I can eat those cheese curds.
Mm.
God,
I
they're so good.
do
White
like cheese
cheddar,
curds. Yeah.
so good. I prefer P. Terry's over In and Out. That's me. I don't even know what that is.
I'm not sure. You could just be
Yeah.
making that up.
You might be lying to us. Like, haven't had a burger since senior year of high school.
Really? Is that out of personal choice, or you just don't know where burgers are? I mean, you haven't had a McDonald's or anything. I mean, fair play if you haven't. That's cool. But I mean, McDonald's it's my go-to when you really can't be arsed, and I can't be arsed a lot of the time. Like, I'm on the road a lot with my job. If I see a McDonald's close by and I've got to get to bed, it's like, right, I'll quickly have something and then I'll go to bed. And they're open all the time. They're 24 hours.
Right. See, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
McDonald's is. I mean, we had McDonald's for dinner tonight because
Yeah.
we don't have like, we basically ate the food and then didn't rebuy it because we knew we were going to have a new refrigerator. We don't have any place to put it. So we were just like, we have enough for like a couple of coolers and that's it. So there was a lot of stuff we didn't have. So I just said, I'll just go to McDonald's real quick. We'll have dinner and then I'll go to the store tomorrow. So that's part of what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
But
It's
yeah,
convenient.
it's just fine.
It's convenient, and it's usually consistent. They usually don't mess it up. Whereas other fast food restaurants, it can be hit or miss. My KFC in the UK, awful. But I love KFC.
Yeah.
I won't go to my local one because they're just, I don't know. I think everybody who works there has no hands or something. Like,
Yeah.
everything's wrong. It's awful.
And not Gary. Yeah, A&W is so good. I love it. I love the place, but it's also like, I can understand when people don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Falcro says Chicago definitely has the best pizza, hands down. I mean, there's a lot of hey.
It's the debate, isn't it?
That's the
big
debate.
Yeah.
Well, and I think Detroit pizza belongs in the conversation too, because Jet's pizza is freaking good.
I mean, it looked good from the
It's
pictures.
very good. Whataburger's overrated
Okay.
But Twisted Root is fantastic. Highly recommended. Of course.
We went there this weekend. I mean, yeah, you're going to be paying a little bit more at Twisted Root, but it's a good burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, they had the banana root beer. So they,
Yeah, I had that as well.
oh, it was so good. They're,
Oh,
over there.
hello.
Sanganguda K. Patil just subscribed. I am assuming off of that Kentaro review
Awesome.
because that's what happens. Yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
If you're here, thank you. If not, thank you anyway. So yeah, but yeah, I love Twisted Root, and one of the things that I love about them is that all of the condiments, all of the drinks, they're all like they make them. So there's their own version of a Coke, their own version of a root beer, all that stuff, and then of course their own version of a ketchup.
Yeah.
Their own version of. I mean, it's so good. And that banana root, they change out the root beers every month or so. So I've had the last time I went to Twisted Root, they had a watermelon root beer that was awesome. And then this banana root beer was like,
Was good.
oh,
How many times did I go up and get the bread and butter gherkins? Sorry, pickles. Again,
Lots.
Yeah, they're just delicious. I'm not a dill pickle fan. I can't have. I mean, I'll eat it, but if it's really like sour, sort of like tart, that's not for me. I'm all about a sweet gherkin.
I like a mild pickle.
But what they had was a bit of a tang to it afterwards, like a kick, like a spice, which I wasn't expecting. And yeah.
And then Carbonite said, I like Five Guys, but damn, is it pricey. Even McDonald's is getting pricey these days.
Yeah,
Five Guys to me is one of
It's top tier.
I just because of how expensive it is, what you get, I feel like it is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I mean, if you have a Five Guys sitting there and an In-N-Out, I'll eat In-N-Out every day.
See,
Every day.
I've not had In-N-Out, but I rate Five Guys. I mean, their burger is just a double burger, a double patty burger, and it's delicious.
And I hate how they serve their fries. It's
Yeah.
the worst.
They just throw it in a bag. You know, I only get small because they throw in so much. You end up with a large anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's good, and it's pretty much the only place in the UK that lets you go and get a fountain drink and refill. Because a lot of places will do it themselves. Every fast food restaurant in the UK, like McDonald's and stuff like that, you can't go in there and get a refill. You'd have to buy another drink.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
Not here. Pretty much everywhere you can do that. If you eat in, you can get as much drink as you want.
Yeah, not a thing back home.
Fast food in general is too expensive. I can get pickup from most places for the same price. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And it's getting that way.
It's getting restaurant prices, isn't it? Yeah, and it's like, well, if you can get that, like your Deliveroo or something. What do you have instead of Deliveroo? You have DoorDash, right? So
yeah, DoorDash and Uber Eats and
and by the time
whatever.
you've factored in what they're charging to go and pick it up and bring it to you eventually, you may as well just pay the petrol or the gas to go there and get it yourself. So.
Oh yeah, try the zesty bread and butter pickles. That's you buy them in the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just regular V classic ones. They sell them down there. We don't have bread and butter pickles in the UK. I've looked, but
Interesting.
It's transporting glass back to the UK. It's
Yeah, that might be a problem.
I mean, it would probably go all over my clothes if it smashes.
Well, that and I mean, you probably have to factor in the liquid, wouldn't you?
Not if it was in my suitcase, but again, it would be over my clothes.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah.
Pressure and
Yeah,
the way that they throw stuff around.
and
I
they
don't know.
would smell. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I see. Don't care for Five Guys, Ricky. Yes, thank you.
Fair.
I made a big mistake on ordering a larger combo of Five Guys. Had to ask my mom and brother to help me finish the fries.
Yeah, that's it. You always order a small.
Yeah. I don't know any places here that don't have free refills. Yeah.
Huh.
Don't have a Whataburger or In-N-Out nearby, just Five Guys. Yeah, see, and Five Guys is good. If you get the right burger, it is good. But the fact that the last time I went there, I got a bacon single with fries and a drink, and it was $20. And I'm like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is expensive.
That is just ridiculous. And it's just not, to me, it's not that good. It's not worth $20. You know, if you go to a, Red Robin, we tried that.
Yeah.
If that was about $20, and you know what? That was really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. UK fast food has more stuff. KFC has an Oreo shake and Burger King has chicken tenders.
We do have different menu items. Like I was saying to Rob about Domino's. we've got that double decadence. We definitely get exclusive items, but you guys get a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff.
Yeah, to me, Wraith, I completely agree with you. As far as take fast food out of the equation as far as like a drive-through. For a place that you go down, you go in, you place an order, you go sit down, and then they call your name and you pick up the food kind of place. So it's kind of to me it's kind of mid-range between a regular sit-down restaurant and a fast food restaurant. You've got Shake Shack, you've got Smash Burger, and you've got Five Guys. To me, Shake Shack beats them hands down. Hands down. In fact, I like Smash Burger better than Five Guys. The problem is Smash Burger is pretty much closed here in Texas.
Right.
So, but Shake Shack is it's so good. Wish we still had Shakey's Pizza. I don't even know what that is.
I've heard of Shakey's Pizza. I don't know why.
Oh, Culver's.
Oh yeah, Culver's is meant to be good.
Maybe we should seek out a Culver's while you're here. There's one a couple of cities over, which
I was gonna say if it's 24 hours on the way back, but not if it's a couple of cities over. I thought you were gonna say a couple of blocks.
I don't even know. I've never been to one in Texas. Let's see, Culver's restaurant. I've been there before. I mean, to the website.
I mean, it's meant to be good, right? Connect the curds.
Oh, they have curds too.
That looks great. That looks like a great burger.
Yeah.
Concrete.
Culver's of Flower Mound.
Ooh.
So yeah, little bit away.
Wow, that's not close.
Closed until 10:30 a.m. They're already closed.
Yeah.
But yes, we do have one. So maybe we should try that. Try to find that.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. Culver's is good. We had it in South Carolina. It was really, really good. Twisted Root is worth it. It is worth it.
It is 100%.
Do not like Popeyes. I like Popeyes.
I like Popeyes. I like their sandwich. I didn't think it was when I came over. They'd announced it because it's not a solid menu item, is it? It's like it's seasonal. Yeah. And when they announced it when I came out, I got one very easily outside my hotel in Cedar Hills, and then I found out on the news that someone had been shot for one.
Wow.
That totally happened. 2019. Try and find the story about it.
Jeez.
You don't have to, but yeah, so someone was shot for a
That's
Popeyes
dumb.
chicken sandwich, and I was like, it's all right.
Glenn, Wendy's burgers are good. Yes, they are. In fact, right now they have the pretzel pub cheeseburger. Man, I don't know. It's hard, but that is one of my favorite burgers right now. And it's a what do you call it? One of the limited things, which I hate. It's like, we're going to have this badass burger that everybody wants and that's so good, and we're only going to have it for a month.
Yeah. I think I've only tried the Baconator. I told you about this.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, the
wasn't a
Baconator's,
fan.
to me, the Baconator's not that good.
And then I had it again in Dubai, but it was beef bacon, and it did not.
Culver's Deluxe with cheese curds and a root beer. Maybe we gotta try that.
Okay, Culver's Deluxe with cheese curds and a root beer. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
frozen custard too.
See,
Yeah.
that was the concrete thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that.
Do I like Sonic and Checkers / Rallies? We don't have a Checkers or Rallies, but Sonic is pretty dang good.
Never tried any of them.
And Sonic has the Chop House burger right now, which is
okay.
It's just a burger with onion strings and this really nice sauce on it.
I mean, we went to Arby's and had that. What did we have?
Brisket sandwich.
Brisket. So yeah, it was good.
Smokehouse brisket.
I kind of prefer the Buc-ee's one though. I think.
Which is interesting.
I like the Buc-ee's brisket sandwich. It's good.
Yeah.
But it could be down to a freshness, maybe.
Go to for best fries. Do you have a best fries?
It depends if they're done well. If they're just out the fryer and they've been salted, the UK standard for McDonald's now is they do not salt their fries. Because every time someone asks for no salt, they've got to completely change it out, right? And and it's a whole thing. But if you get it and they've still got salted fries and they've just been freshly cooked, McDonald's every day, hands down. Close second to be Five Guys because I like the Cajun, but that comes down to the spice. But yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah, see, for me, it's I love the Wingstop fries. Those are probably my favorite, but I also like and I need to go back to Wendy's just to see if because it seems like they changed the fries back. They did the whole they're new and improved, and they sucked. But I think they went back to the previous one. Those are some of my favorite fries, and they're just simple. They're super simple, and they have the actual, the potato skin on the ends. I just love a natural fry.
Well, KFCs used to be like that. They used to be crunchy in the UK, but apparently they had. I think there was a scandal of it was like a thin layer of Teflon or something, which was what was making them crunchy apparently. And then all of a sudden they have nothing. Now
Freddy's.
KFCs are now really floppy. They're not great fries. They're awful.
Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A fries too. The waffle fries, I like those.
Yeah.
But so for me, it's probably going to be Wingstop. McDonald's is definitely good. No, I mean, trust me, I love me some McDonald's fries. But for me, the Wingstop fries, when they're done right, because sometimes you get them and they just, I hate fries like that. They're like not done.
I don't like wilted fries.
But when they're done right, God, there's nothing better, at least for me. Chicken sandwich wars, we don't play around. I guess so.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A fries, yeah. There you go. I love the waffle fries.
Food talk making me too damn hungry. Yeah.
Their fries are nearly as good as McDonald's. For Whataburger, I've never been a huge fan of their fries, but no, they are good. They are tasty.
Malt vinegar on the fries. Did you know that is a UK staple on fish and chips in the UK?
That's what
we will just put. You put the malt vinegar on first, and then the salt. Because if you put salt on and then the malt vinegar, you're a madman because you're going to melt the salt. What's the point?
Right. Yeah, the food talks making me. I know. I know it. I'm actually. I mean, I had dinner, but I'm kind of thinking, man, when we get off of here. No limp. Hashtag no limp fries. No, absolutely not. Now, okay. Let's pause the food talk. I just want to get through the news real quick. There's only 3 quick stories.
News.
Okay? Real quick. So, we talked about this. That this lovely picture between Indiana Jones and Ki Hai Kwan at D23. Vinegar on fries rules. Hell yeah, it does. I love it on Long John Silver's. It's a fish place.
It's a fish place, right?
Right.
We don't have it.
But see, we have the one near me is a Long John Silver's with an A&W.
And they call chips there, right?
No, they call them fries.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they're good. They're really good with the malt vinegar.
Oh, yeah, malt vinegar.
But see, I put the malt vinegar on the fish, and then I dip it in ketchup.
Try cider vinegar.
Cider vinegar? They don't have that.
Oh, really?
It's malt vinegar, and that's it.
Cider vinegar is quite nice as well.
Yeah, see, I don't like Long John Silver's fries because they're that weird battered thing that I just don't care for. But anyway, this right here. Indiana Jones and Temple Dooms, Ki Hai Kwan shares the story on his reunion. Just listen to this and just tell me if this doesn't make you feel good inside. He says, this is what he said. Oh my God, let me tell you this. We were at the D23 event and I was told Harrison was going to be there. We're in this green room with so many actors, producers, and directors, and the person who was assigned to assist me said Harrison Ford is right outside the green room. Would you want to go say hi? I'm thinking, of course, I haven't seen him in 38 years. So I walk out and I see him about 15 feet away talking to Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who's going to be in the Indiana Jones 5. They're there to promote 85. And as I walk close, my heart is pounding. I'm thinking, is he going to recognize me? The last time he saw me, I was a little kid. And as I get closer, he turns and points his finger at me, and he has that classic, famous, grumpy Harrison Ford look. I go, oh my gosh, he probably thinks I'm a fan, and he's going to tell me not to come near him. But he looks and points at me and says, are you short round? Immediately, I was transported back to 1984 when I was a little kid, and I said, yes, Indy. And he said, come here, and he gave me a big hug. When I wrapped my arms around him, all those wonderful memories I had on the set came flooding back. It felt so comfortable. It was amazing, and he's an amazing man, one of the most generous men on the planet. I just love that story. I mean, you guys know I love this story.
It's a great story.
And the thing is when Everything Everywhere All at Once came out and Ki Hai Kwan made his return to acting, it was joyous. I had, seriously, and you guys know I'm a big softie when it comes to movies, but I had tears in my eyes just for because I was like proud of him. And April was like, you can't be proud of him because you don't know him. I'm like, yeah, I can. I'm proud that he's back, you know, and he killed it. He just absolutely killed that part. So see Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay.
It helps that it's a fantastic film as well.
Yeah. But he's so good in it. And then he's there. He was at D23 because he's going to be in something in Marvel, and I can't remember what it is, but I love Ki Hai Kwan, and I always have. I was disappointed that he chose to step away from acting, and now that he's back, I'm just like, hell yeah. So yeah, that's Yeah, I just wanted to share that. Arby's crinkle fries. Oh, the curly fries.
Pose like the pick.
What?
I think he was trying to get us to pose like the pick.
Oh.
Keep
Oh. Let's see. I grew up on the malt vinegar, but been more of a cider vinegar man the last few years.
Yes, cider vinegar is good.
There you go.
Yeah. You're missing out, America.
I'm not crying. My eyes are sweating. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, Rob. Pride is satanic. Well, we don't need Patricia in here, do we?
No.
So I better just stop talking about that. So now this one, I honestly don't see how this could be controversial at all. I mean, seriously. I mean, isn't Damon Lindelof one of the most beloved storytellers
Who is he?
of the last 20 years?
What did he do? I feel like I should know that name.
Lost.
Oh, and From.
From.
Well, it's by the same people who did Lost. From.
Oh, maybe?
Have you not seen From?
No.
Oh.
The Leftovers. He did he was one of the final writers of Prometheus. He wrote Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah, some people do not like Damon Lindelof, and I understand it. I get it. There's a lot of people that don't like the way that Lost ended. I say I'm one of them, but I also enjoyed amazing television for those previous 6 seasons or whatever. Damon Lindelof, I've been a fan ever since the beginning. Ever since the beginning of Lost, I've been a fan. And then he did Watchmen on HBO, and Watchmen on HBO.
That was good. I like that.
Blew my tits off. Can you believe it?
It had slow moments though, right?
It had slow moments, but overall, it was one of those where I felt like, oh my God, they're not trying to sell me anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're just here to tell a great story.
Mm-hmm. And it was pretty good. It was post Watchmen. It's after the Watchmen.
But it's after the comic too.
Yeah.
And then it's self-contained. There's really, I mean, sure, you may be able to do a sequel on it, but he just said, no, I think I told the story.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I love Watchmen so much, and I've been rooting for Damon Lindelof because, again, I was a fan of Lost.
Check if he did From. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But basically, look, he's up to do this secret Star Wars film, along with the showrunner for Ms. Marvel, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, as director.
I liked Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I loved Ms. Marvel. I thought it was one of the most unique Marvel property contained stories we've had.
Yep.
And I appreciate that. It's part of the reason why I really loved Andor is just because, or I love Andor, is because it's not trying to sell me anything. It's just, we're here to tell a great story, and that's it. That's it. So I'm looking forward to this. Now, here's the issue though. And I think this is the issue with Lucasfilm in general right now, is that they keep saying that they want to go back to film, but it's been 3 years, and all we've had are announcements. We don't have any release dates. What's going to actually happen and what's going to be first? I'm actually getting tired of hearing about announcements for things that, in the future. I mean, I don't know. No,
I don't think so, but I'm sure I heard something about it was being the same people as Lost, but.
Well, it could have been.
Yeah.
It just may not be him.
But it's horror. You might like it, but it's... the first episode is dark.
Oh,
it's very dark. It's very good.
Look, I'll tell you this. I'm one of those people that I don't care what genre it is. I like good things. So if it's good, I'll probably like it.
It's got one of the guys from Lost in it as well. It's one of the stars. Good.
Let's see. Wait. Watch From. It's spooky enough for spooky reviews, and it's also amazing. All right. Is this the same Lost with that one big guy?
Hershey? What's he called? Hurley.
Yes.
Hurley.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Not y'all. Greek. Have a good one.
Catch
and
you
we're
later,
all
Greek.
rooting for you.
Have
Greek.
a good one.
All rooting for you. 16-bit Pete, I missed a hell of a con.
It was good.
You are not kidding, Pete. Holy crap. But welcome. Good to see you, sir. I'm glad they're keeping this movie secret. I'm going to be surprised when I hear about it. Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's just, I'm tired of hearing about things that might happen and might not. Because guess what? Rogue Squadron was the same way. Patty Jenkins is just what's happening there? Nobody knows.
And the video game 1313, where they showed that off, and that looked fantastic.
And then
Cancelled.
they canceled it. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, what? Did you know about that?
I didn't know about this. I think I saw it. No, you sent it to me. I'm sure you sent this to me.
No, this was today.
Yeah.
Did I send it to you?
I must have just looked at it.
Yeah, you might have seen it. But yeah, I've never seen Lost. Only played the game on PS3, but I hear a lot of people like the show. Again, I think a lot of people, they look at Lost and they only remember the final episodes where they didn't like the ending. It's just like Game of Thrones. You can say, "Oh, well, Game of Thrones sucks because I didn't like the ending." But you cannot discount the seasons of amazing television that we got. And it being week to week, that the conversations, the camaraderie of sitting there and talking over the water cooler, talking about, oh, can you believe what this happened?
Yeah.
You can't discount that. And that's why, to me, it's like, yeah, I get it. Like Stephen King. I mean, not, I wouldn't say
we had a disagreement about Stephen King.
but I would say a good 7 times out of 10, the ending is underwhelming.
What did I say? Because what did I combat that with? It's like, yeah, but when you've got a lot of content, because he's got so many books, and it's like, sure, I'd rather be hitting 20 out of 30 than like 70 out of 100 or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always liked Stephen King because it doesn't matter what he writes about, it's readable.
Yeah.
And it makes me turn those pages. I love that. I just love that about him. To me, Damon Lindelof is one of those guys that, yeah, it doesn't always connect, but he connects more for me than he disconnects.
Vince Gilligan is the same as well. I mean, he's wrote some stuff which is awful, and he kept getting given a chance. And if he didn't, we wouldn't have Breaking Bad
Or Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, yeah.
And I mean, if somebody came to me and said I like Better Call Saul better than Breaking Bad, I can't argue with him.
I mean, it's good. I think
great show.
I think there's more pivotal moments in Breaking Bad, but as a whole, I found the Saul show very good.
Yeah,
very enjoyable.
I mean, I think that a lot of people look at Damon Lindelof and they see his name and they don't like something and they blame him when he's not the only person involved. I mean, he came into kind of help with the script for Prometheus, but that doesn't mean. I mean, it could be that everything bad in Prometheus he added.
That didn't mean that he. Oh wow! Nice.
Look at that, Umesh Lakana. Thank you for the sub. If you're here, thank you. If not, F you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you're probably it's probably from a Qatar review.
That's cool.
But yeah, thank you. But go ahead. Sorry.
What was I saying?
I'm not sure.
Awesome.
There's something about Damon Lindelof.
Nope, can't think what it was. Yeah. Okay, so I've never seen Last play the game of PS3. A lot of people at the show. Don't like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, but I won't say they suck because they're great, just not for me. Dude, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually was a fan of Game of Thrones before I worked on it. So going on and actually working on it was actually fun for me. I know there is a decline. There definitely was a decline, but obviously I'm not going to turn down work. So when people say to me, "Oh, the last season sucked," I don't think they're saying the special effects suck, so I'm not going to take offense to it.
Right.
I thought I went there. I did my job well. It's just it was what it was.
But that's the same thing to me as when I was talking about Rise of Skywalker. You know, like I really don't like Rise of Skywalker, but that's the one Star Wars project or the one Star Wars movie that Yoshi got to work on.
Yeah.
And so I have to actually say, I think it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And it everything was amazing, but the writing was puke. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was just bad. So it's one of those things where, I mean, but yeah, you can blame Damon Lindelof for the end of Lost because, you know, he came up with it. But man, he came up with so many other things. There were so many times. You said you've never seen it, right?
Rise of Skywalker.
No, Lost.
Oh, I saw the first season.
Okay.
And I kind of fell off. I wasn't that hyped when it came back. I just lost it. But I did ask people when it finally finished. What, 8 years later or something like that?
Yeah.
I just said, so did they ever explain the polar bear or the smoke monster? And it was just, no. It's like,
Well,
oh,
some of it is explained,
yeah, yeah,
but
kind of.
it's also yeah,
It's left ambiguous, isn't it?
yeah.
Right, and it's like, I'm not really a fan of that kind of storytelling. It kind of feels a lot of the time like it was written as they went. And I think if you don't have,
Well, here's the thing though.
hmm,
So, being a week to week show,
hmm,
there were plenty of podcasts at the time that sprouted up, and they were trying to guess what the answers were,
hmm.
and someone did,
Oh,
and they didn't like that they're
there's someone to guess
yeah,
the ending,
someone guessed it, so they changed it.
but the ending was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the ending,
Yeah.
and that's why I never need to watch
But
it.
see, here's the and again, I'm thinking about the week to week, right? The best part about Lost is that it would start off and it shows you kind of like it's almost like a preview of what the episode's going to be about. So it
Mhm.
could be about some side character or whatever, but it's usually like here's the character of the week, right? That we're going to focus on. They're still going to tell the story that's on the island,
Hmm.
but you're also getting that character's backstory, and it usually has something to do with what they're doing right now on the island.
Yeah,
And I love that. But what's weird is by the end of the episode, I want more.
Hmm.
So this character when the credits rolled, I'm sitting there going, "Damn it. It's going to be all about this character." But by the end of it, I'm like, "Okay, I want to keep going with this character." And then I get disappointed that it's not that character the next week.
Hmm.
And then I go, "Well, crap, now it's Pablo and what I can't remember the two, Nikki and Paulo." And guess what? The Nikki and Paulo episode, they're literally extras for most of the show. They get their own episode, and it's awesome.
Do you know what
So-
the beach scene reminded me of?
Oh, mm-hmm.
It reminded me of the movie Old. Oh, I mean, obviously, Old came a lot later, but
Yeah.
it surely takes a lot of influences from Lost
Yeah.
because it's all done on that beach. It's very cool. Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't.
It's worth a watch.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I want to watch it. It's on my list.
It is M Night Shyamalan, but
Yeah,
it's good. I like it.
I'm just saying. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah.
I think to me, he knocked Watchmen out of the park. Leftovers was really good too, but Watchmen, he killed it.
Dude,
So-
that's right. We were talking about Lindelof, and we've gone completely off
Yeah, but-
track.
But that's
Yeah.
the way it is.
Yeah.
Oscar, I showed off your
Hey, how's it going?
shirt earlier. Yeah, baby. Good to
Yeah.
see you, Oscar.
Yeah, Glenn, I wasn't going to say, but yeah, spoilers in the chat. But yeah, I wasn't.
Well, I
I
mean,
wasn't a fan either.
It is an almost 10-year-old.
I know, but people still get mad. Like I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, like if you said that Luke Skywalker was, I was going to say the relations, but I won't. No spoilers. No spoilers. Hashtag
From a movie from 1980.
no-
But hey,
yeah.
42-year-old movie. Hey, 42. 42 years old.
77, right?
No, well,
Oh yeah, when he finds out, yeah,
yeah,
it would be 90.
it's an
Yeah,
80.
yeah. Okay.
So there you go.
Right. You right.
42.
You right.
But yeah, Bob Odenkirk, man, jeez.
Yeah.
Wish we could get a final season to finish Ash versus Evil.
Yeah, it
Mm.
did leave it open, unfortunately. I think they knew they were getting cancelled and just how it looks like it would be a great season, but it's like, I mean, sure, where are we going from there? You know what I mean if you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. I'm so sorry I didn't get you your gift. Oh, right. He's talking about the Oscar. Yeah. I was looking for you on Sunday, but I didn't see you around. I don't know if I saw you either. I was all over the place on Sunday. It was.
I was just hanging at the Game Chasers booth, so I was
Yeah.
there. So yeah.
Do you like Doctor Who?
No. I've worked on it, but I don't really like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. I left Sunday around 11. Had to meet family in Austin.
Oh, okay, cool.
Isn't there a new Evil Dead film coming out? What was that?
Not heard of one. I know one already came out, but I don't think Sam Raimi would do another one in the timeline. Surely, I'm sure Bruce Campbell
Yeah,
gave up.
I can't
Ash, right?
remember. I can't remember.
Bruce
I
Campbell
thought I
had given-
heard something.
I thought Bruce Campbell had given up being Ash though. So
Apparently, Ash versus Evil Dead was getting pirated a lot, and was one of the reasons it was canceled.
well, pay for your subscriptions, kids. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you lose
Oops.
lose your content.
Oops. Now the last thing, okay, so because it's 10 o'clock already,
Yeah.
we probably need to get you some food, but one last thing. This came out today and was like, I mean, like, whoa, what does this mean? James Gunn and Peter Safran to lead the film, TV, and animation division for DC. Whoa. So James Gunn is now an executive.
I mean, he's fully in control of that now. But I mean, you saw the trailer I sent you earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not James Gunn?
It absolutely is.
Definitely is. Right?
Absolutely is.
So he's working for.
But that's why Guardians is ending.
He's working for Marvel and DC.
Well, right.
He double dipping.
Yeah. But yes, enjoyed meeting everyone. Such a cool experience in game pickups. Ah, man, it was so much fun. I didn't pick up any games, but I had a great time because I'm more of a movie guy. But that's just me.
And I've kind of done all my game collecting already. So
Yeah.
did it years ago.
Oh, a new one, but not with Bruce Campbell.
All right. Yeah. Is it?
We
really...
talked about it, I think, on the show, and I can't remember.
Is it really Evil Dead if it doesn't have Bruce Campbell? I mean, he kind of is the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's the only way Army of Darkness got made was because of Ash.
Yeah. But yeah. But this is some big news. And there's one of the things I saw was that and this was in almost like in tandem with this being released, was that DC was or Warner was planning on $2 billion worth of projects that they're just stopping. So David Zaslav and Warner Brothers is really focused on just, man, trying to make things the best they can be. And the fact that James Gunn, it's strange to me that James Gunn, a creative person, is willing to be an executive. It's just a strange thing to
Maybe he's just trying to change things or something like that, because the DC really need a hand. They definitely need a hand. I mean, and he's dealt with no budget. I mean, he started in Troma, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean,
he's come a long way.
He knows how to do stuff without any budget. So maybe he's leaning away from Marvel because of the way they treated him. I mean, they did him dirty. They really did.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't fault him. And I liked his Suicide Squad movie. And I like Peacemaker. It's Peacemaker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought it was a great show. So I'm down with whatever James Gunn brings us. I mean, I liked Slither. Jesus, that was his first movie after Troma, right?
Yeah, I liked
Slither's great.
I liked Brightburn.
Yeah,
that was an interesting movie.
I thought Brightburn had its moments. It kind of gave me Chronicle vibes. Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, this is just interesting news, and I mean, we don't know anything about what's going on. Of course, we had Black Adam released this weekend. It did crazy numbers.
Yep.
The reviews haven't been great.
No, but it's just going to be the draw of the Rock, isn't it? So.
Well, right, and
that thing which has been announced and completely spoiled.
That thing, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even he came out and basically said, "Hey, I'm the guy again."
I've seen it.
Yeah, he's good guy. I hope he's a good guy. He seems like a good guy.
I mean,
but
actually in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
you have
doesn't like
if you don't know who we're talking about, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't like me very much, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where DC goes because I want it to be again more focused. You've got almost like three different universes going on.
Yeah,
and that's not good for.
It's confusing. It's confusing to
the casuals,
and the fans.
Yeah.
You know, at some point it's like, well, is this canon? Is this going to get involved? Is Joker going to turn like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker going to turn up in Robert Pattinson's Batman? Is it completely? Yeah, it's getting confusing.
It needs to be tightened up.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I like a lot of those movies, it just it feels like they don't know what they want to do, and again, it's also kind of cool because of what we've heard about Flashpoint, the movie Flashpoint.
Sounds good.
Sounds
good.
It sounds really good, but it's all these different Batman, all and whatever
Batman.
else. Batman. Yeah. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah, saw Black Adam and enjoyed it. Plus with Henry, well, there you go. Officially back as Superman. With this news, DC's future can be bright.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, we were gonna, dance around it, but the fact is, it's everywhere.
Yeah, everybody knows.
It's everywhere at this point.
Oh, what's Ali saying?
And he said, "What?
What's Ali saying?
Oh, ton of pickups are being shared on Facebook and Instagram. Twitter needs to pick up their game. I mean,
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I didn't take any pictures of the books I picked up. I mean, anybody who was there who knows, everybody has Pat's books anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Nintendo and the Nintendo one. But the completionist had his book as well. I need to put those pictures up of my pickups. I've been slack at that, but I'm pretty sure they're still in Billy's truck.
Yeah, there's a lot of things just in Billy's truck.
Yeah.
I enjoyed meeting everyone. Oh, I already said that. We already talked about that, Oscar. But James Gunn is friends with Zack Snyder. Just saying.
I mean,
I gotta be honest. I don't think he's coming back now. But there's you never say never.
Yeah.
You never say never because
Zack Snyder's not going to stop making content.
Right.
It just depends where he's going to hang his hat. He may not be a DC anymore, but he's still going to get picked up.
and he's already been picked up because he's doing an animated something for Army of the Dead
Right.
for Netflix.
Didn't like Army of the Dead.
I didn't either. I thought it was trash actually. I thought it was pretty bad. But he's got a deal with Netflix going right now.
Right.
So what I'm wondering is, at some point, will he come back? I mean, it's possible. And if they are truly friends, I mean, who knows?
They won't put him the top of the tree though. I mean, I imagine James Gunn, if they are friends, then that they might bat some ideas around. You know, why wouldn't you go to that guy for creative choices? Because I mean, if he'd had his own way, we could have had something really good. I liked some of the ways it was going when we were filming Justice League. I thought it was going to be a really good movie, and then when it came out, obviously I wasn't aware about the whole 95% cut sort of thing. But
Right.
yeah, it seemed like he knew what he knew what he wanted to achieve, basically.
Right.
But he was just trying to run before he could walk, which was unfortunate.
Now you may not know this, but is the 4-3 shooting in 4-3, was that?
I'm not very technical on that sort of side, so
Okay.
I don't know if that was intentional or anything. I don't know.
That annoys me.
Mm.
It just annoys me so bad. It's like he read it somewhere that, oh man, Kubrick liked to shoot in 4-3. Yeah, pan and scan doesn't exist anymore. So stop it. Just stop it. Stop doing that crap. Make one format and make it. I don't know. Maybe.
I didn't like the orange tint that he would put on everything.
And blue tint and whatever tint.
I think it was more to say to the audience that he obviously doesn't think of that clever. It's like orange tint means we're in the future.
Oh, right.
It's like because all the apocalyptic shots were kind of orange.
I guess it irritates me because of how he said, "Oh yeah, well we wanted to shoot for the large format stuff," and I'm like, yeah. So when movies that come out in IMAX go to home theater, they're made for the screens that we have now.
Yeah.
None of us have IMAX screens.
No.
So guess what? We're losing information on the right sides of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so what? We can see Superman's knees now. Who gives a shit? It just that irritates me so bad that he said that stuff that I was just like, you've already kind of. And the movie was fine. Really long. Tighten it up a little bit. 4-hour Justice League. Come on. Did you watch that?
I did, and I kind of zoned out. Basically, that there was a lot there, but we filmed a lot more as well. There was some stuff that was still cut.
My God.
So yeah,
I don't know. And from everything I've heard, Zack Snyder seems to be like a wonderful guy. But
I never saw him. He was fine. He was nice.
Yeah. So it's just one of the, and it's kind of interesting.
And he signed my brother's Watchmen DVD.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and Batman v Superman sleeve. So yeah.
That's really cool. That's really, and
nice.
Look, the thing is, it's one of those things, right? We've heard we talked about some of the weird stuff that happened with, Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out on HBO Max, and then all of the, the blowback from fans trying to like can other movies, like the whole Godzilla versus Kong thing, and that the director of Godzilla versus Kong was like, "Hey, can you call off your dogs because they're killing my movie? This is my first movie and they're killing it. Can you tell them to knock it off?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't control them." And it's like, come on, you could say one thing and go, "Hey, this is one of my partners at Warner Brothers."
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dicks.
It's I don't know. that whole thing, I mean, who knows, right? We don't know this stuff, but it's that kind of made me go, I mean, come on, dude. But
Yeah.
hopefully, this is all DC related. Hopefully, James Gunn and I'm not sure who Peter Safran is, but hopefully they can get things on track to where it's like I said, it's just focused and
Yeah.
and just get rid of all the extra stuff. And maybe that's part of why they canceled the Batgirl thing.
Yeah, they need to build a universe and they need to get rid of the bloat.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
lower quality stuff is definitely not something that they need right now. And from what I hear, Batgirl wasn't the right quality they were looking for as a movie.
Right.
It was more like you get a straight for TV movie back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a bit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, which I mean, I'm sure it would have been fine. I'm sure it would have been entertaining, but they don't have to release it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It is ballsy
Oh yeah,
to
definitely.
finish a movie and then say, nope, we're not putting
Because
it out.
I'm sure they can't write that off for tax either. So because it's done. It's not like something went wrong. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
Yeah, this critic reviews are low for Black Adam, but very high with the audience. I read a review that said it's the most entertaining bad movie I've seen.
I'm gonna give it a watch.
Yeah.
I won't go to the cinema, but yeah.
I kind of want to go to the cinema because it seems like one of those movies that might be fun in the theater.
Maybe we should go then.
I mean, maybe.
It's out.
We got all week.
True.
You know, we got all week, and apparently, there's a part of me that's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna put any videos out this week because holy crap, it's been so. I feel like hanging out with Leon is just, man, it's good to take a break, to step away from it, because I mean, I didn't put out I did put a video out on Friday, but I did the review on Monday.
Yeah.
So I already had it ready to go, and all I did was turn it on. So, but man, I'm kind of burned out, a little bit burned out. 3 videos a week and a stream. Whew. Anyway, Flashpoint Paradox is badass. So if they make it as good as that, then I'm up for it. Yeah, Rock is very enthusiastic, adamant about growing and enhancing the DC movie brand. That's what's interesting. He's really like pushing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see his take on it, but is he believable as a super? You know, because everybody knows who The Rock is. He's already established as so many characters. It's kind of hard. You wouldn't say anything like anybody else could play Iron Man other than Robert Downey Jr. You know, because that is his role. I'm a bit funny about Anthony Mackie coming in and playing Captain America because that's Chris Evans' role. You know what I mean? So it's like having a star who has been in so many other movies come in and be a superhero, kind of like that, because he's not really a bad guy, not really a good guy. I don't know. I'll wait. We'll see what it's like. We'll see if he's good. We might love it. Who knows? We might hate it.
Yeah,
we don't usually agree. So
I think for me, it's like, I think what's cool about the whole thing is that he really seemed to have taken ownership of.
Well, he's promoting it a lot himself. Like
right.
Actors don't have to do that, but he's like on his Instagram and he's going,
yeah, but then
watch Black Adam.
But he was very adamant about Henry coming back.
Oh, okay.
Very adamant, and he said, "I've been working on this for years," and the previous pre-Zaslav, pre-Discovery, Warner Brothers did not want to do it.
Is he not at the? No, he's not at the end of spoilers. Peacemaker, is he? It's Momoa and Ezra, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like they didn't have Cavill there because I thought they were going to do it in the first Shazam movie because obviously they had his legs. And it's like, oh, is Henry actually going to come back?
I'm telling you, look, do you like Man of Steel?
I don't. I mean, I've seen it once.
I'll tell you,
I don't hate it.
This is how I feel about it. It's really, really, I love that movie.
Yeah.
But there's some stupid shit in it. There's some bad stuff that I'm like, holy crap, that's so bad.
Is that the one that has the bullet hit his eye and then it?
No, that's Superman Returns.
That's Brandon Routh, isn't it?
Yeah. Which I liked him as Superman.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad movie though.
Yeah, it was. But I'm sorry. I just really like Man of Steel, and I wanted to see the next Superman movie, not
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman.
Well, that's it. We got Batman v Superman. That was just a car crash.
Right. I wanted a new Superman movie, and I've never been a big Superman guy, but I thought he killed it, and I think he's really, really good. And I loved him in Justice League. I mean,
Yeah, he's
the
good.
stuff with he's good. He's got so much charisma. I love that guy. Henry Cavill is, he's good.
Not my biggest fan.
Well, he can put together a computer like, holy crap. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I think somebody said it. I think somebody said, I watched 5 minutes of Henry Cavill building a computer and now I'm pregnant. He's a good looking man.
That's fair.
And Bucho said, James Gunn is responsible for my favorite Marvel thing and my favorite DC thing. The only downside is he won't be making any Star Wars for the foreseeable future or any Transformers. Pretty sure that's trying to goad me into ranting about Transformers.
Yeah, because Transformers.
But it won't work. Zach wanted to include Green Lantern, but Warner denied it.
Huh.
I'm wondering if that's how true that is. There's so many rumors though that go around. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I didn't hear that, and I mean, I was kind of there.
Yeah.
I know that the guy, Ben and I can say this. I'm sure this is out there. Ben and the handsome werewolf guy or something from True Blood or something. What's he called?
I don't know.
He like women go nuts for him, but he's in True Blood. But
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was going to be Deadshot. And they had it all. They had all the makeup and stuff like that. And I think they put out a teaser picture at the time or something like that. But they were filming a secret credit bit for it, and that was going to be included in the movie. And that just went away.
Interesting.
I can't remember his name. Deathstroke. Joe Manganiello. Yeah, that's it. Joe Manganiello. Manganiello.
Well, that's in the.
That's in the Snyder Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they put it back, right? Okay, so it wasn't in the first one though, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I must have zoned out, but yeah. So I can say it because it's in the movie.
Yeah, it's actually in it.
Yeah. Because I remember I was talking about it before, and before the Snyder Cut came out, it's like I'm not sure if I can say this.
Yeah. Joe Manganiello. Yeah, I can't remember how to say his name. To those who saw Batgirl, they said it was a slightly over budgeted CW show. Yeah.
See, but I like some of the CW shows. I thought the CW Flash was good. I occasionally watched the Arrow.
And it was supposed to be a direct to HBO Max thing.
Right.
So but at the same time, they look at it like too much.
Maybe it's muddying the universe because they were going to include some parts which would link to proper full canon DC. That they were going to have a different Batman in there, right? When they're going to have Keaton or something, or
yeah. He was. I think I showed pictures on stream about.
So it was going to tie into Flashpoint, and maybe they either didn't want to show too much of Flashpoint, or they just thought maybe we're going to go a different way.
Yeah. Is Rock believable as a superhero? He's pretty much in every movie already.
Yeah.
Flies and has lightning now. Yeah, see, that's one of those things. Oh, well, Wraith answers. Rock was good as Black Adam, not the typical Rock performance. He won't win any awards, but it's a slight change of pace.
Yeah, that's it. Because that's what I'm trying to say. Is he does a good performance in every movie, but it's kind of the same performance in every movie.
Right.
It's like he's just playing the Rock. Yeah, and it's like I think the only time that I found him really different was a little bit different was.
Pain and Gain?
Pardon?
Pain and Gain?
Oh, Pain and Gain was just crazy, but it was still kind of The Rock. It's like, and it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I think Doom. He was quite different in Doom. It's like,
I only saw it the one time. I mean, it was interesting, but
it's only got one like funny moment.
Yeah,
when it's like at the end, he's like,
I just don't
supposed to die.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, The Rock was fun when he was trying to. Like, I don't like the sensitive action star or the kiddie action star. For example, when Arnold started doing the more
Kindergarten Cop,
right? It's just like, dude, get back to kicking ass.
Yeah.
Predator, freaking Terminator, you
That's
know.
Yeah.
But even Terminator,
Winkle, Running Man,
right?
Yeah.
But then we started getting Twins and Junior, and it's just
I don't like that. However, Last Action Hero, which is kind of a family bit, but it's a play on his action movies.
was,
I loved it.
yeah,
I love Last
and
Action
nobody,
Hero.
and at the time it just completely
It
bombed.
bombed, but it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I love it. I've seen that recently.
I just The Rock is just he's frustrating to me.
Mm.
So we'll see, I guess. To me, Henry Cavill is the best and my favorite Superman. Love me some Batfleck.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill is just a regular PC gamer nerd, exactly,
Mm.
which I love about him. He just seems like a regular guy, but he's gorgeous. Anyway, Man of Steel was great. Oh wait, I saw Not Gary said, was it Not Gary? Yeah, he said Man of Steel is kind of butts, but Henry is a boss, and I hope he nails it moving forward.
Fair play.
That's exactly. I agree. It's like there are parts of that movie that are eye roll stupid, just complete stupidity. But I still love it because I love Henry Cavill, and I also love Hans Zimmer's score.
Mm.
And I didn't think James Newton Howard helped out with it, but that score is so badass. I've listened to it so many times. It's great. It's great. Zach had an arc for Superman: birth, pain, death, resurrection, and then into Beacon of Hope. We all know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. It just kind of.
House of the Dragon finale review. You haven't seen it yet.
I've not seen episode 9 yet. So I'm.
Yeah,
I need to watch 2 episodes.
Hashtag no spoilers.
No spoilies.
I don't think I'm gonna do a review or a full video for it. I will just say, it rivals the best of Game of Thrones to me, as far as the way that I feel about the show, and I'm really upset that we have to wait for season 2. I'll just say that there are moments, and like I said, I'm trying to not spoil anything here, but there is a moment in this final episode that
Stop it.
It just made me go like, whoa, dude. And you can see where things might be going, and then you go like it was going a certain way, but then that thing happens and you're like, oh shit. And it's good. It's really good. And I really the only thing that my biggest problem with the whole season is how dark it is. It's so fucking dark.
Yeah.
Why is it so damn dark? And then on top of that, there's it's part of the story that they're telling, but the time jumps. The time jumps are kind of confusing.
Yes, it goes like quite far forward. It took me a minute to work out that
Okay, that
Blondie is grown up Blondie, and I was like, oh, she's not a kid anymore.
Right.
So it didn't really go like
Right.
10 years later. Or,
right.
You know.
So but other than that, fantastic storytelling. It's awesome. Awesome.
What about the Tooth Fairy? That is an iconic piece of cinema, and I really hope that you are not trolling. Rock, Tooth Fairy, beautiful movie, classic. It's like Citizen Kane.
Okay. No.
It sucks.
Henry Cavill plays Superman a little too stoic for me. He needs to be more friendly and charming like he was in The Tudors. You know, I think part of what sells me on Henry Cavill is that final scene in Man of Steel, when Amy Adams looks at him and says, "Welcome to the planet," and the smile he gives her. Number one, that's a genius line, because Daily Planet, right, is where they work,
yeah.
and then "Welcome to the planet." It was just like, okay, that love that line, but then the smile that he gives her is just like, dude, give me the next one now. But I get what you're saying.
Is it as good as "Why did you say that name"?
Oh, yeah, it's a little better than that.
Martha.
I mean, but see, that's one of those weird things where I was actually surprised by the line, because I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
When he said it, I was like, oh shit, yeah, really, yeah, they're both named Martha. Didn't even catch it. But anyway, Tim Daly. Oh, come on, Ricky. Best acting was in Gridiron Gang. I mean, I don't even remember that movie.
I don't know what that is.
Rock isn't doing the Rock thing when he does comedies like Jumanji and Jungle Cruise. Yeah, but it's a play on his.
Yeah, he's kind of still doing his thing in Jumanji. He's just doing his more comedy side.
But
and the same with Jungle Cruise.
It
as well.
just doesn't feel different to me.
It's still The Rock. It's still pretty much like he is in Fast and Furious. He still has the little quip, and yeah, it's still that. Rob loves puns.
What was the pun?
And buns? I don't know.
I don't remember the pun. I do love a good pun. In fact, there's times when I like puns that are so eye-rollingly bad
Hmm.
that people want to throw fruit or vegetables. That's a good pun.
Give you a heavy boo.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, come on. But yeah, David says after Game of Thrones finale, I never thought I could be pulled so far back in, but House of the Dragon pulled it off.
Yeah.
It's well, I mean, you have different showrunners. Number one, they're telling a completely different story in a completely different way. But then it's I just wish they would freaking turn up the contrast or something. The there's so many parts of the whole season where I'm like, I wish I could see what's going on.
It's very dark and it's hard to make out. It's definitely a style choice because it's the same DOP that worked on Thrones.
But it just doesn't work.
I mean, he's a great guy and he definitely knows what he's doing. But it's a style that he's kind of gonna stay on the top of that hill and he's not coming down.
Yeah.
it's like he's gonna.
But still though, it's when it ended, I will just say that I was like, I can't. I mean, it's continually every week. I keep waiting for it to not be good, or oh well, that episode really wasn't that. No, it the whole way through it's been solid. Now, again, a lot of people have said this that there are other shows, Rings of Power and/or where the highs are higher than Game of Thrones than House of the Dragon, but they didn't see the finale yet.
Yeah.
That's what I will say. The finale was like, I didn't see that coming, which is great, and I love it. So I'll quit talking about it because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, stop.
Last few minutes of Justice League. The epilogue is there because Warner Brothers didn't want it. Zach didn't tell them about it. Snuck it in there.
Well, we didn't film it. That's why. The reason why they wouldn't have wanted it is because it would have cost them an extra 20. Well, it did cost them an extra 20 million or something like that. We didn't film that. That was not done in 2016. So that was, I think, all the end pieces in the epilogue are all reshoots because that was never done.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of trivia for you there.
Favorite pun from The Simpsons when Homer had a can of Cheese Whiz and called Cheesy Does It. It's good. That's good.
Do you watch Bob's Burgers?
No.
All right. There's always a shop next door that closes down, and then they have a new one the next episode, and it's usually a pun or a play on words, and it's a pun or a play on words with the burgers choices. Yeah. I'll find some in a bit off stream. I'll find some.
Some episodes were dark to a silly level in Hot D, but I had no issues with that in the finale. That's true. That's true. But that is seriously, if I was going to be doing a review, that would be my number one criticism is what the hell is up with the darkness. I just can't stand it.
Stop talking about it now.
Huh?
No, I'm just trying to say to Butcher, let's stop it.
Okay,
stop
just stop. Just stop. Well, actually, we're going to stop because it's 10:30. It's late 30 and I need to get Leon some food.
I do. I'm
hungry.
Hungry.
And yes, Better Call Saul was awesome.
I have seen, but yeah, I was on it as soon as it came out. I was actually gutted that they did it weekly.
Yeah,
I wanted to continue. I remember back when they used to put it in a block. I go right, watched.
Yeah,
give me the next one.
Yeah.
Like,
well, see, and because I didn't have cable for the longest time, and I wasn't watching it when it was.
It was on Netflix in the UK all the time.
Yeah, see, it wasn't for us.
Yeah,
well, I had to wait for them to come to Netflix.
Yeah, no,
but,
it was just on Netflix. That's how it dropped.
Yeah,
it's good.
But yeah, great show. One of the best. I mean, that's top 5 minimum, maybe top 3.
Yeah, Breaking Bad has its moments, but Better Call Saul was a steady ride.
And I've said it before. Breaking Bad used to make me freaking stressed out.
Yeah. That
I had to stop watching it weekly because I had to work the next day, and it was making me stress. Like I couldn't sleep. It was making me stressed out. So I would save them up and watch it.
Sorry. Before we end, I told you that when I went to do season 4 of Thrones, I had just binged all of Breaking Bad, not realizing that season 5 was split into 2. So I had to wait like everybody else, and I actually ended up on Game of Thrones with the director of the same episodes that directed pretty much the last episodes of Breaking Bad. And every day I was like, so, come on, tell me what happens. I can't remember her name. She did quite a few of the last episodes of Breaking Bad. And I was like, does this happen? Does this happen? She's like, I'm not going to tell you, Leon, because she's American. And it's like, yeah. Okay,
What about it?
Hounded her every day.
Oh, I bet. But what about it stress you out? Just the feeling that, like, how's he going to get out of this?
Yeah, that's it. I didn't know. It did. It is a very emotional show.
Yeah,
which
and
is what's good about it.
right, and I'm an empath. Is that what they call it?
I guess so.
When you can see through walls? No, that's not what that is. Empaths, you feel like it's
Empathy.
very easy. Yeah, you feel empathy for everyone. So, like, if I see someone crying, I will usually start crying. Doesn't mean I mean, there's times when I don't even know what they're talking about, and I don't even know whatever. I can cry almost on command.
I start laughing. I'm not
I'm.
sure what's that?
That's a psychopath.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not
Or
sociopath.
sociopath.
No, sociopath doesn't have any feelings. So it's
Yeah.
like, sociopath is like, meh.
But no, it's definitely, I definitely feel what they're feeling, and so that stress would stress me out to the point where, like I said, I couldn't sleep, and then I'd have to go to bed at 10 o'clock after the episode, like right after, and then get up at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning and go to work. Couldn't do that. I'm an X-Man. I mean,
he's a triple X man.
on that note, we have to say goodbye to Leon because you will not be here next week.
I won't. I'll be back home in my very wet and rainy country.
Well, you leave on the 2nd, right? So that's, wait a minute.
I think I'll be traveling back on the day you stream next.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh no.
Wait, do you fly out on the 2nd?
I fly out about 2 o'clock. Yeah.
On the 2nd.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I need to be 11.
Then
11 leave the airport, I guess.
I mean, technically, you could, if you wanted,
Yeah,
do a show.
could.
If you, I mean, you mean okay,
Maybe.
but we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. I can read the minds of animals. Yes. Jay claims to be a sociopath. Maybe.
I mean, there's definitely elements, sure. Yeah, thinking about it. But no, he likes stuff, right? He has emotional attachments to things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Sociopath is meant to be like you have no emotional attachment, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But thank you. Let's end it here because otherwise we'll just keep on talking.
Yeah,
and
we will.
Bucho would be very excited about
Oh,
that.
we'd
But
love
it
it.
can't. We can't. We got to get going.
Mhm.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you for all of the Rufus, the Red, and Falcro. You guys went nuts, and it was who was the
Ricky.
Ricky, Ricky Star Fox.
Yeah, Ricky.
Thank you for those $2. I mean, look,
Ricky
it means a lot. It really does. So thank you, Alpha Proto. I didn't even know you were here, but thank you for being here, Ricky. I mean, seriously, guys, thank you. And
Bucho.
let's, of course, Bucho.
No, he's doing the whole Leon thing again.
Oh, Bucho.
Bucho.
But you guys have a great night. I'm assuming that I'll take him home, come back and watch Andor. So we might have an Andor review tomorrow. But other than that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. And that's what life is like.
I know I'm going to get a burger and it's going to be tasty. I'm going to like it.
Yes. So you guys have a great one, and we'll see you on the next one. So bye.